The most high-stakes, sweat-inducing, pulse-pounding competition of the year comes back to the internet. Mega64 Olympic Board Games, Saturday, February 17th, live.
Being able to...
Oh my God. Welcome everyone to the podcast.
Hello.
And we are going to start the podcast in a way that everyone has been hoping and praying we would start with. Yes, that is right. A rib update.
Dying. Oh, a rib update.
Johnny, did you make a theme song for that?
Yeah, but I don't have it up
Well,
here.
you know, it's fine. Play it. Okay.
No.
Welcome back. Okay, so this is what everyone cares about this week.
How is it feeling?
Terrible.
Can I touch? Is it like sensitive to the touch?
You could. It's right here.
Welcome, everyone, to the Mega64 podcast. I have just come online.
Okay.
And now that I'm connected to the Wired, I am going to deliver a message that no other podcast has ever delivered before. We have technology implemented that no Twitch stream, YouTube stream, Twitch, Stick'em, Justin TV has ever hoped to accomplish.
What is it?
What I'm going to debut right now, I've been working on in my virtual cyber studio.
Yeah.
I have created a virtual replica of myself.
Whoa.
And the purpose of this is that when we always discuss our weakness that we've had on this podcast, which is I need the weekend off for the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I need the weekend off for Christmas.
Yes.
New Year's,
Yes.
child's graduation.
Yes.
This will no longer be a problem in the future because we will all create cyber replicas of ourselves to be on the podcast permanently every week, no matter what.
Oh
my God.
I am going to begin this new and exciting frontier with technology.
Okay.
I have worked on this cyber avatar all week. It will replicate every emotion, every feeling, every phrase, expression that I have on this podcast, and it will be on the set with us in just moments.
Oh, cannot wait.
Do we have to leave or can we? Is it safe?
I would like to leave.
You can stay on this set. You can stay on the set, and it will be as if there are two of me on the set.
Whoa.
Okay.
And I might even walk.
Okay.
The real me may walk away, and I challenge the audience to even notice.
Which is real, which is not real.
This is not green screen technology. This is a brand new forefront.
This is the power of Apple Vision Pro at its maximum capability.
Wait, you got
Okay.
that?
I have been studying it and using its arts since the moment it launched. And I am so excited to debut something that is going to blow our audience away.
Okay.
I wonder which version of me they'll prefer.
Okay.
Oh,
So, without further ado, I present to the Mega64 podcast
Theme song.
audience. Are you fucking kidding me? You don't know what happened or why the podcast was breaking? Could it be that one of us in this room has technology on his side
Were you hacked?
and has sided with the
You were
circuits?
mad. You were mad at me.
I was cut off with that unfortunate ruse, and I
just
used the
couldn't
power
help.
of technology to end it.
I could not help.
Whoa.
He hacked the planet.
That's
But-
fucking cool.
But I'm not here to end things with technology. I'm here to begin them. Here is the beginning of a new frontier in digital technology. I present to you the new cyber avatar replica of Rocco Bodie. Johnny, take it away.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
Oh my God. What the
Hello.
Get
Hello.
Get that out of here.
Now you may be wondering,
What?
which Rocco is the real Rocco.
Oh
now I want
my
everyone
God, dude.
to look at their screen right now.
Oh my
They're
God.
looking.
Oh my
You are.
God. This is evil.
Oh my God.
I'm going to blow everyone's mind. The real Rocco is up here with the headset.
Okay.
And the fake cyber Rocco is down below in the square.
What happens if you stick your tongue out? Does that still show up?
I don't know.
Oh! This is blasphemy.
This is Joker face.
So wait a minute. You're telling me that little Rocco down in the window there is all ones and zeros?
All ones and zeros.
Can you soy face in that thing?
Okay, who has the better soy face?
Okay.
Well, now I've got the real thing on. Johnny doesn't have to Photoshop it. So let's see. It'll tilt his head, but let's check it out. Ready?
I like you look at Sean. It look.
You can't see it. You can't see the button.
You look up a little bit.
There we go.
Oh, that's a big old hole. Wow.
Dude.
Was that a good soy face? Did that work?
That's
I couldn't see it.
Make that face one more time. Tim Cook said, "What?"
And we can't even fuck with him, like stick a finger in his mouth right now, because he would see that coming a mile away.
Yeah.
Can you see this?
Yeah, I'm seeing the studio like I have glasses up. Why would you do that?
You can tell.
So what I'm looking at right now is I've got Kevin's FaceTime huge. It's kind of blocking our chat monitor there, but
you have the chat.
I opened the chat up virtually on the Vision Pro. No joke, it's locked up. It is IMAX size over there. So guys, your chat comments are as big as a car right now.
What?
I'm really not joking. You can see it over there.
Oh, that's amazing.
Maybe later in the show, we can mirror, because this does do mirroring. We can show you what we're seeing through our eyes.
Let's check that out later.
But
for sure.
But for now, the avatar, there it is. So choose which one you want to speak to.
I want to speak to the bottom one.
I mean, I'm already kind of normalized. Yeah, when we're on this screen. Dude, it's unhinged. The smile is too big.
What do you want to say?
Oh my God.
Yeah, the smile is bigger than your smile.
You're going to unhinge your jaw and like swallow the microphone or something. It's too big.
Oh my God.
Oh, you yawn.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
It's fog. I am kind of like used to it though.
See, you adapt to it. The human connection is there. It's as good as the real me.
I will say that like this is obviously version 1 of this, but in like 10 years, it will just be the person. I think
it makes you wonder if life really is a simulation. How long has it been? How long have we been technology in someone else's helmet?
Fuck, dude.
Now the chat, I see they're saying they hate this, but Rocco can see what you said.
The chat loves this. Don't get me wrong.
Oh my gosh, So Rocco,
the chat paid for this. You forget. This Apple Vision Pro experiment was completely funded
by
through
Cameo.
Yes. You out there are responsible for you reap what you sow, folks.
Yeah, so I'm going to say
thank you to everyone on Cameo for this.
My new Cameo goal will be to also get a Vision Pro. So start ordering the Cameos, and then we'll have 2 people in the virtual realm. Because right now I feel left out. I feel like an idiot.
Yeah, I do kind of. It's like we all have phones. Rocco was the first one to get the iPhone.
He was.
And we all caught up. I feel like that's kind of happened with the Vision Pro.
Rocco, you've had this.
Dude, the expressions
you rolling your eyes freaks me out.
Crazy.
Like, how does it? That's weird, dude.
Eye tracking.
I know, but like, it's how many fucking cameras are working right now to make this happen?
There's what in the headset?
Yeah,
there's a bunch of there's at least a couple inside, at least like 4 outside. I don't know. It has a ton.
Yeah,
and then there's cameras just to look around. Like I said, I'm looking through the studio like I have glasses on. So yeah.
Wow.
Are you hearing me okay, Johnny? Is the mic okay where I'm at and stuff? Okay, great.
Cool. I think the coolest thing I saw yesterday was people had confirmed through the iPad apps you can play PS5 on that.
Oh, really?
Oh, because
they have
that remote play app for everything.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That worked?
That works.
Oh shit, that's gonna be amazing.
I've seen people get that working.
Yeah. A lot of people have been waiting to see if they update it because the newer phones can play. Now they have Resident Evil 4. Like, it's the
Death
console.
Too, right?
It's the console.
Yeah, and Death Stranding. Those are like console ready, and people are wondering if like they got to update this and make that playable. But I could sync a PS5 controller.
But you already have the PlayStation VR, so why would you need to do that?
Well,
this would be way higher fidelity.
It would be way higher quality theoretically.
PSVR 2 is a big step from the PSVR 1, but it's still
not this.
Well, I don't know specifically. This is like the first time I'm seeing this.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly impressed. And the price tag, like, I don't know, doesn't sound insane.
It sounds insane.
It's
Gary.
high.
I think it's
now
pretty
it's
bad.
high up there.
Rocco,
but it's not insane.
You've now used it for a day or 2. How much have you actually been in this virtual realm?
A lot.
You think?
Yeah, you know, I had work to do over the weekend. So what I would do is like, okay, I'm working on this thing. I got to export some stuff, export this. Okay, now I can fuck around in another realm for a little bit and watch Mad Men over a lake, and then I turn it off and I get back to work and stuff like that. And then so yeah, I don't know, in and out throughout the weekend. And
yeah. So is it worth? I mean, the technology is, I guess, pretty crazy, but is it $3,500 is so much money?
Yeah. I really don't know what to say in terms of the price stuff. I mean, when you get it, it's like, oh damn, this, you could tell, even if you didn't know what the price tag was, it's like everything in the box is like
deluxe.
Oh, careful. Don't touch that. Don't bring that to Korean barbecue, please. And so it's really, really nice quality, but I can't it's still, theoretically, I mean, it's too much. But that being said, everyone that I've let demo it, even the people who talked major shit, when it was over, they're like, oh man, is there like a student discount? Is there, is there they start to think of ways they can get it,
Yeah.
So I do think if they ever make a version of it that is slightly less,
Yes.
if you've demoed it, it's hard to say no to that. It's hard. It's like, oh shit.
It really, now, Johnny, can we make us see his mouth more? Or is that not?
It's really hard. Yeah, I have to. So my face looks at wherever I place Kevin's call, and for me to be all the way in it, I had to put him he's almost on the ceiling.
That's how we're capturing this. Kevin's calling
him
him
like that, I can see your mouth move, but normally I can't. But that's fine.
Yeah, the way you stand like that,
I think
it's annoying, but
that's it. Yeah, I mean,
just the way we have it set up here, that's what I have to do.
I see. I think that I saw some people doing some stuff with NBA games where it's I can set up with my NBA pass every single game, boop, 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 right there, all in one place. I just watch all
Back to the Future, Channel 5, Channel 1, CNN.
Kinda, but it's that's cool.
For sports fans, I've seen a lot of sports fans display multi-window viewing of multiple sports events happening and tickers and tracking their fantasy stats. And I don't have anything like that it would be cool for. I saw an Indy 500 race, I think.
Okay.
Where it put a fucking map of the racetrack on the
I saw that
dude's
too,
fucking
on the
floor.
table or whatever.
Or on the table. So he's watching the Indy 500 and then he's looking down and it's fucking accurate stats where he's watching a model of the cars going around the track. That was cool. But again, I'm not a fan of that either.
That's what I was gonna say though. Is it's funny? I've seen a lot of reviewers, using NBA's app and that racing thing you were talking about.
Okay,
and they were like, I'm genuinely shocked they didn't use this in promotion more because I'm watching the basketball game and it actually asked me, what other games do you want to watch? Oh, well, this, and this, and it put them all as separate monitors.
Whoa!
The main game that he wanted to watch is right in the middle. And then around it was all the other games playing just split screen, like on other monitors.
Yeah.
And then there's tickers at the bottom with updates and things like that. And he's like, this is the most incredible way to watch basketball. And why wasn't in a commercial for it? They never promoted this.
Honestly, they just were waiting for stuff like this to happen. People kind of find their own way. Because I saw the
influencers who got it first are going to demo stuff for them.
I will say, Rocco, if you go back to the Rocco's camera quick, Johnny, this image is a South Park episode.
Put it over his head. Now, there we go.
There we go.
Now look at Kevin and talk to
Look
Kevin.
at Kevin. Hey, Kevin.
Because it really
oh my God.
Oh my,
now this
talk
is
to
it.
me and Sean. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
Oh,
what's up?
What's new?
Now you're on
you gotta
Gary.
stay on him, though.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
Holy shit.
No.
I mean, no other podcast has this technology.
Yeah,
And if you thought this was amazing, watch this. We're gonna make Sean small.
Oh.
No, don't do that.
Come
Don't
on.
do that.
Peak comedy.
Don't
Do it. Okay.
This is wild. Anyways, yeah. So I do think that I've seen a lot that people cooking. Oh, I can
The cooking, when Rocco just described how to use this.
put the
Put
timers over
timers
the
on
pot.
everything.
Yeah.
Now-
that sold me on
Yeah,
it.
there were people, cooking, and it stuck a timer over every pot. That one's got 2 more minutes. That one's got 3.
Oh, amazing.
Which is amazing. But that's how someone
It gamifies it.
well, yeah. But I'm also thinking I get there's cameras here. I haven't had it on yet, so I don't even know what it's like. But I saw this fucker cutting up carrots with a knife. You are trusting you're not using your eyes to cut these carrots. Like you're using like
a video feed
video
to your
feed
eyes.
of
But
what-
you could feel the carrot and where the knife is.
I just feel like, someone cut their fucking fingers off or put their hands in some oil or that's got to happen, right? Like,
Well,
No,
it happens in
it's
real
one
life
to-
too.
It's 1-to-1.
they're saying that you still have depth, but like,
Yeah.
I guess
You could see
3D.
through this like glasses. Like
He
And
could
there's
catch
no
a ball.
latency at all.
No.
there is no latency with this.
If he
This
threw
is
a
the
ball
first
at him, he'd
headset that
catch
got
it.
that perfect.
Yeah.
I will say though, it's not. There were a lot of reviews that were like, "No, it's like looking through a pane of glass." It's not. I'm looking through a really good iPhone camera. Like now, up close, right here, perfect. It looks like I'm looking at myself. Looks flawless. But the deeper, like I'm looking into the studio, it's grainy. It is an iPhone. I'm
Oh.
looking at you guys. It's an iPhone
Dude,
camera.
it's like
So that part people kind of overrated a little bit. Sorry, I just resized the chat a little too much. I want to put that back.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Don't want to do that.
they overrated that a little bit, but then they underrated how good video assets look. Like again, the chat is right here. It is like a physical object. It's like
it's like a monitor.
Kevin, when I could see his face on the FaceTime call, it looked like a piece of glass with his face on it. That looks perfect. And the other underrated part too is there are 3D speakers on it. Like when it plays audio,
Yeah.
you guys can kind of hear it, but it's firing it at your ears.
Oh,
Like it actually
yeah.
directs it.
I see that.
And they're 3D, it's 3D audio. So like it's great surround sound. Like, we were watching an Alicia Keys concert that they shot for Vision Pro, and her background singers were like doing shit behind me. And it was like, oh, I thought there was somebody there. Like
That's cool.
it sounds that good.
Wow.
So those things I think were underrated, undersold. The pass through, the latency is perfect, but it looks like an iPhone camera.
Okay.
So that part, not as perfect as maybe it might seem, but I did keep hearing it was heavy. It hasn't really bothered me.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
you're
know.
not even wearing the top strap of the
Yeah.
headset.
No, I've been using the standard
Just the
strap.
back
It's been
strap.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is it illegal to drive with this yet?
Hey, they haven't said anything. People are doing it.
I see.
I
people,
love it.
I've
People
seen
are
people
doing
doing
it.
that, but it's like
It's staged
That
for social
has-
media though.
Well, they have Tesla autopilot, so
Right.
they're sitting there while
Yeah.
it's in autopilot, and they're going.
I saw it too.
Like
And
that.
yeah,
I was
I
so
feel
happy.
like on the first day, all the videos I saw were staged, fake fucking videos,
Yeah, there's people walking around going
Yes.
as they're walking.
and trying to be made fun of.
That's
Yeah.
you're not. That doesn't do anything, but it does look funny, and I'm not saying I'm against doing that. So
yeah. But what we do here is serious.
I saw a guy like skateboarding in Manhattan, and it's like
with
that's
it on.
yes.
The-
Not only like would you get hit and killed, but like fucking eat shit. A rat runs through the street,
And then
Yeah.
you break,
And you break your
hit a
fucking-
pebble on the road. You're
yeah,
done.
Yeah.
break
Okay,
your lens.
let me tell you the thing that blew my mind, and I know if anybody else in the chat saw this or anybody watching. I saw one photo. I saw all those things that you mentioned.
Sure, of course.
And then I saw a picture of somebody. I think the caption somebody left was like, "Oh, nobody on their phone. How nice!" But it's a couple both on their headsets
Yeah.
at dinner. They're at a restaurant. They've got noodles,
Okay.
and one of them is reaching out for something like that, and the other is eating the noodles. That shot gave me a cold chill. Not necessarily in a bad way, but I'm looking at the picture and I'm like, that's fucking anime, dude. Like this is Star Wars.
Yeah,
Where you go into the cafe and there's people just with these visors on,
Blade Runner, dude.
It was weird. People want us to keep saying dystopian. I don't ever feel like it's dystopian. If you know what I mean, what's dystopian is like not being able to fucking pay workers and shit like that. To me, it's like, I don't know, they look fucking stoked.
This seems
But
like
it looked
the
like
edge-
it looked like anime to me, and I was just like, damn, we
it's
fucking
the
made
edge
it.
of a technological civilization.
Yeah,
all
and I
plugged
will
in.
say that right now,
Cutting
you
edge.
look like you're wearing ski goggles
Yeah.
and whatever.
Yeah.
But I can see a day where there's contacts of this or something like
Yeah.
that. And
Yeah.
it's that will happen. Where
yeah.
you
That
don't
is
even know.
not that is not that intrusive.
No, but this is as bad as it's ever gonna get.
And you throw a hoodie on and sit in the back of a fucking public transport, like not that many people are even going to notice you're wearing that thing.
Maybe.
I think their end goal for sure is transparent just normal ass glasses, because everything with this they are trying to make an effort to make it transparent. Like, look, no, you can see my eyes. You can see my eyes. That's another thing that is like, they really marketed it with, you could just see through it like a piece of glass. You could see when you look at people's eyes through this, I mean, they look like fucking mutants.
No,
like they look bizarre.
You showed us before we went live.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a cam? Do we have a close-up shot?
I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see my eyes? Can you see my eyes at all?
No,
Because
you're in the FaceTime.
Look at me real quick.
You're in the FaceTime call, so we can't see.
You can't see
your
it.
eyes.
But right.
Yeah, it might be covering them up with something.
Yeah.
It's the green
like,
and
it's the
blue
green
waves.
and
It's
blue.
the thing,
Yeah.
like waves thing.
But when you were doing it, you were like rolling your eyes at us, and I could tell you were doing that.
Oh, okay.
And it didn't look. It looked like a screen.
Yeah.
But it definitely was your eyes behind that
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
The depth, though, is real. It makes it not look like we're seeing his eyes on the front of this screen. It looks like 3 inches into this device are his eyes, which is an interesting effect.
Yeah, so, they're making every effort to make it like, no, it's not blocking you out. It's, and even, again, the start menu, everything is just transparent. You see the room. They're really trying to make it, you're just looking through glasses. You're just looking through glasses.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because I think that's their end goal is like, we don't want to isolate you totally from everybody.
Yeah.
We want it to be glasses. I would say that's its biggest setback right now is that all the cool features are isolating. I was watching Back to the Future 3 the other night in an IMAX theater, and it looked perfect, but no one else can join me, you know?
Yeah.
I think that will be the next big stride is when they have an update where it's like, hey, do you guys all want to get in on this?
What are you
Awesome.
watching?
Yeah, and let's get in on it. And then maybe there's some app that Apple
LAN
makes
party.
where it's like, hey, my friends from across the country, hey, they're all in the same room as us. Dude, yeah, I'll be up here on the balcony. You could sit down there. Oh, yeah, let's watch it. That I think is, I mean, there's been stuff like VR chat. Things like that have existed, but I think there is something coming that will kind of be maybe the best version of that. And maybe that will make this a little more alive in that way. But right now it's just isolating, and that's a little weird, I guess.
They should add
definitely
VR
is,
chat to this.
Again, seeing that couple sitting at that table, just the fact that they can't be in the same thing, that's the flaw.
But
they should be able to.
Space.
They are, but they're both looking at different stuff, and they cannot share it.
Yeah.
So that they've got to fix that.
Yeah.
And I think they will. There'll be something coming that.
I was just thinking like the ultimate fucking drip is now like hoodie, Apple Vision Pro, COVID mask. You're like,
You're
you're an NPC. You're gone to the world. No one who even knew who I was.
You definitely think it's definitely apparent that they want to make this be just a layer on top of your existing life rather than gaming. Like they just don't seem interested in games.
It really feels that way. They're not marketing it towards a VR gaming audience. It's really like, hey, do all the work that you normally do in this. Do some of the entertainment and video watching that you do in this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed.
So there have been, it's got a handful of things about it that I'm just like, what? Why? What?
Huh.
And then you get through those and you find things that are legitimate gasp moments. Johnny was witness to that. Johnny was here when I first put it on, and it was like I was like opening up emotionally to Johnny. I was like, Johnny, no, Johnny. Johnny was like running for a camera because I was just like, Johnny, no. Johnny, this is unreal. Eric asked in the chat if I shot anything with my phone and watched it on here. They did only for the latest iPhone. They turned on a setting recently for spatial video that you can record, and later you'd be able to watch it on the Vision Pro.
Oh.
And once I figured out I was getting this, I started to shoot those. We went to Disneyland when I was there shooting Creepy Old Crypt with Kevin.
Yeah.
I was just recording random crap. Like, okay, here's a waterfall. Ooh.
And you're doing like whole ride scenes and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. And then we were at Korean barbecue. Oh, I'll shoot some on my phone. Ooh, there's meat. Ooh, stuff like that. That was a gasp moment because Eric, to answer your question, that is what felt like. I hate to say this. I hate to say this. Did the call end?
No.
Oh,
you're right.
Okay. I think I hit a button. That was the moment where it was, I'm sorry to say it, Minority Report. When you like it's that people keep using the comparison, the moment in a sci-fi movie where he's looking at the hologram video of his wife that died or whatever. I'm looking at footage of Disneyland and it's like a window and it's fully deep into it. It's fully like, can I walk into that? Oh my God. That's where I was acting like that, Johnny. I'm looking at a video. I'm going, Johnny, it's right. Johnny, there's bulgogi on the grill and I could take a bite. You know, it felt like
reach out for it.
And that felt like if I had video of like someone who passed away, I think I would cry.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I think it would be like, oh my God, you're right there, but I can't reach you.
Oh,
you know,
that's
like
heartbreaking.
It was heavy seeing that.
Wow.
And panoramas were awesome too.
Oh yeah, the Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon.
Although I have to express my biggest disappointment this whole weekend was that a bunch of my panoramic photos I've been taking for months weren't saved as panoramas. Oh, you didn't make them long enough. So we saved it as a regular photo. No. So they can't panoramic photos, you can turn on like an immersive mode and kind of you're surrounded, you're in it. But because it didn't save properly, it didn't do that. So I had no Grand Canyon.
No. Oh, I have one. I'll send it to you.
Okay, so you'll have to send it to me.
Yeah.
Johnny sent me one too. And it was awesome, but he photoed it weird. He was like shaky and like he put his face in it. No, I'm just kidding.
That
No,
NYU
it was really
film
cool. It was
School
cool.
teaches you weird stuff.
I will say that last night, hanging with the fam, and I get a FaceTime call for Rocco, and I instantly I instantly know what's up. I'm like, well, this fucker is going to be in this digital realm. And obviously, we're all laughing at it. But then I talked to Rocco for a while and said, hey, he shared his screen with me.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, check it out. And he's in Yosemite. He's in there. And I'm just looking at this, and it was just like,
it looks like he's walking around in Yosemite.
He's there, and I'm like, I know exactly. I mean, I'm like, turn around. It's El Capitan. Like, I know where you are.
Yeah, Sean was seriously like, hey, can you turn to your left a little bit? Because there's going to be a waterfall I want to show you. I was like, it's not real. Oh,
well, there's a waterfall
right there.
Yeah, but it's like, I just know that place so well. But it is like, I need to see what this looks like. Because now it's like, you can go to he showed me you can go to the moon. Okay. This is shocking. I've never been to the moon.
Well, no,
but I've been to Yosemite 10 billion times, and I've stood in that spot 10 billion times.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna put this on and see how much is it like being actually there. I have to know.
Yeah.
I have to know.
Well, so I did show Sean Yosemite like that, and then I said, Sean, I'm gonna take you somewhere you've never been, and I took him to the moon.
He did,
and I showed him the Sea of Tranquility.
Yeah, this is like Cyberpunk's ending.
All of it is there. They used real NASA photography to map the moon. They really did do that to create that environment, and then it cut the call off. Like I got him there, and it was like, that's enough.
It was enough.
And,
you're like Dr. Manhattan. You're trapped.
Our Wi-Fi went down. That's what happened.
The chat, I don't know who said it, but they said somewhere Sean's never been. They put the mound. That is true.
The mound.
The mound.
Oh, Sean, Johnny did bring you up. There's a demo. There's a video on Apple TV app on this.
Yeah.
Apple TV app is the name of someone in the Black Eyed Peas. But I was talking about. There's a video that.
That's my DJ name is Apple TV app.
Yeah.
Apple TV app.
There's a demonstration. Where it just shows you a lot of video, just around whatever, and there was where it was behind home plate.
Oh,
and Johnny just went, Sean, get Sean.
But this is the kind of shit that I would love to do with this, and I want to go somewhere else. And this is what I'm thinking of, like, we're never gonna like Star Trek. You can't teleport. That's not gonna happen. Yeah. But this is as close as we're going to get. Is you put this on, I'm in Yosemite now.
Yeah.
And now, like, honestly, all I want, there's a place in Yosemite. I just want to be sitting next to the fucking river and watch the water go by. And that's it. That's all I need.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're so close. This is
so
going to
close.
happen. Oh, can't wait.
We just need smell. They need to have a smell adapter.
Oh, yeah.
Blast it down in the
and
nose.
back to the baseball thing. I want to be where it's like, you can buy a ticket to the Padres game in Apple Vision Pro. And so now it's like I'm sitting at my seat and I'm at the game. I can see people to the left and right of me, and I'm at the game. I want that shit.
Go to the game with it, and it has like the stats of each player on the field.
Oh, that will happen.
That's what I'm saying.
That stuff,
That's true.
and
Yeah.
all this like.
But that's going to be
That's a good point,
the
Ken.
eventual. That's going to be the eventual goal of making this getting this into just glasses. Is AR being at a game? It's telling you this guy has had he has no strikes. This guy. Over here,
This guy's never had sex.
This guy, this guy has assault
200
charges. Whatever. Okay, I'm not going to look at that guy.
The Olympics, yes, I want to be at the Olympics. I want to watch the Olympics like I'm in the Olympics, or I want to be I want the umpire to have a cam on him, So I want the umpire's
Yeah.
view, and I want to see that fucking 95-mile-an-hour fastball come to the catcher.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
You guys
Oh.
are describing shit straight out of Cyberpunk.
Oh,
which
really?
they call it brain dances. And it's an experience that someone else has had. So like you could record an experience with that thing and then someone else could play that experience as like a service and be in, you know, the pitcher's mound throwing for that game.
Yeah.
And you could look around and it's like, holy shit, I'm in the World Series because
Yeah.
You're there.
you're playing that experience of the pitcher.
But it really does. I mean, you're absolutely right with that. Like,
It opens it up
how
to
many
a
movies?
lot.
I mean, I've seen all these movies, but like the movie of the pitcher on the mound and the whole stadium is cheering.
Yeah.
And or you actually watch actual game and it's like, what must that be like?
you could feel
To
that.
have all that pressure on you, and it's just everyone's watching. Like, but you could put yourself there and see it. That oh my
Yeah.
god, I can't wait, dude.
relive your
Yeah.
fantasies. And we're not even into the rated R kind of fantasies.
Nope.
Because this is Tenga compatible, am I right?
All right. Well, yeah.
Okay.
There are some there's some anime games coming to
Well,
it soon.
Eric is
Okay.
asking what sites have Vision Pro stuff enabled, like YouTube, Dailymotion,
Yeah,
for
Daily Motion
instance.
is all
Pornhub.
on it.
That's what he's asking.
Live
For
Leak is
instance.
back.
Yeah,
Live Leak is
using
back.
E-Bombs World.
Yeah,
is
E-Bombs
good.
World is back. No, it really is done. Netflix actively. So this can run either they make a native app for Vision Pro where it's all like, you know, like Max has native shit. I could actually watch HBO in like the fucking I don't know, the castle.
Yeah,
Game of Thrones or whatever.
Okay.
I can, you know, Disney, I could watch Star Wars on fucking Tatooine. I can do all that stuff.
Those apps have exclusive locations.
Native stuff for the headset.
Got it.
But if they don't, then they could also make their iPad app available. So like, okay, the news app that doesn't have any Vision Pro stuff, but it runs the iPad version, which is just like a big square, you know. So okay, that sounds good. Netflix actively turned that off. It was like, no, we don't want to have that on there.
We
It's
don't
like,
want you accessing Netflix.
yeah, they opted out.
Why? What the fuck?
Yeah, everyone's like, cool, thanks for that.
Well, Netflix has been killing it lately.
And
so.
then yeah, they've
What
just
the
been great.
fuck?
But YouTube did that too, and everyone is pissed. I don't care. Netflix, I have a million other things I could watch. YouTube is kind of a daily thing.
Yeah, YouTube.
Someone's
So-
going to work that out. Someone will
Oh, but
third
YouTube is
party-
Google, and
Yeah.
they have their own Google.
Oh, those-
shit.
I mean, they've worked with
Fuckers.
iPhone and stuff before, you know,
Yeah.
the things, but it doesn't make sense for them to not be on the biggest platform.
Yeah.
But with this, I think they were like, yo, this is a niche thing. Nah, you know,
We don't
we're
want
not
to
gonna
waste our
mess with
bandwidth.
it. But yeah, someone already
Of
made
course.
a great YouTube app, and it's like a few bucks,
Of course.
and it's on the App Store. It works great, and then yeah, they're making bank because
are
YouTube wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
yeah, are there VR videos on YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, 360.
Yeah, 360 videos.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but those do not work on this though. They
Oh,
just don't.
really?
Yeah, none of it is set up to do that. It really
Oh.
sucks. It
Yeah,
really
That
does
might
suck.
get.
I just
That
feel
might
like
come eventually.
that will
Yeah.
happen.
Yes,
That will
eventually it will. They'll
Eventually,
work
you'll,
something
you'll
out.
probably be able to play like Half-Life Alyx on that thing. Like they'll patch a version or
Yeah,
something.
I would hope. I mean, I would hope so. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
They need to put Half-Life Alyx on something else, even
Yeah,
PSVR.
I want
or something.
PSVR too.
I heard rumors
None of
that
this
was
index
coming.
stuff.
Yeah, I kept hearing rumors it was coming to PSVR too, but so
I'm
far
sure.
nothing.
It's so big. I need.
Now,
some.
I'm going to ask the chat this, and normally we don't talk to the chat during the main show, but Rocco has been on for about 40 minutes now. Are we
Yes.
used to this avatar?
Is it normalized? Because
Or
for me,
are
it's,
we? Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, yeah, I'm used to it. Like at first you laugh and you fuck this.
A
But-
still image is the thing that makes you laugh. Like, oh, what the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
but seeing it
after
in
a while,
motion.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I see a lot of no's, but mostly yeses.
yeah. What avatar? I'm saying
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah. So I don't know. It just I would agree though, the glasses are weird. If you could see like actual glasses frames
Mhm.
on your avatar, I think I would.
So
buy
what is it
into
doing? It's
more.
like a floating thing.
It's not a floating thing. It's just like
It's thin.
it's like
too thin.
invisible glasses.
That's
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
it's-
faint.
It's too thin of a frame to
It-
really. You
it's not
see
even-
something there, but it almost looks like eyebrows.
It's see through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's painted on. I don't just
Yeah.
have fucking
In
glasses.
all honesty, if the user wasn't a person who wore glasses, it's probably a better effect.
Yeah.
And you also don't have to buy the custom lenses.
Well, let me just say, I just want to say, in the making of this thing, you actually take the headset off and look at it, and it scans your head.
That's fucking
Like turn left, turn
crazy.
right, whatever.
Face it.
This is the best I could get it after maybe 70 attempts.
Oh,
Yeah.
The first ones look like the fucking Baron from Dune. My desert, my Arrakis.
my dude.
I look like I was gonna come on the podcast and say squeeze them for profits. Like it looked like if Zordon sweat gravy. Like it was a nightmare. I couldn't. I almost was like, let's cut this bit. Let's not. Do
Oh
it.
wow.
This was the best I could get. Like this was like, maybe I could use.
This
that.
looks
Okay.
good. It just looks like you
Yeah.
have very thin framed glasses.
Yeah.
They're there, especially when you turn your head
Whatever.
sideways like that. Look at Kevin. It's like they're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's Eric is right. It's like it's Rocco, but it's also not Rocco, and it's weird.
Yeah.
But you know,
It's good.
we're getting there.
Yeah, we're definitely
This
like
whole thing, like this whole
first generation
Vision
of
Pro,
AR.
yeah, it's Gen 1. I'm very curious what it's gonna be.
I called someone was having a dinner party at their house, and I called just to say hi to everybody. Hey, how's it going? And they screenshotted it, and it was like me looking like that.
Yeah.
And I said it looked like a character in a Yakuza game that you'd have to beat down because they stole underwear. Like you're just like, I'm from America.
sexual deviant.
You know,
You're not gonna,
it's kind of like the Tom Hanks Polar Express anime.
Yes, that is what it
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
Robert
yeah, yeah.
Zemeckis
It's the
shit.
Robert
looks
Zemeckis
like some
CG.
Robert Zemeckis shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're about to get me on that fucking train, dude. That's exactly what's
like
happening.
Like the exaggerated facial expression is just a little too big, a little too wide.
it's not quite
Little
Tom Hanks, but it's
Pixar.
still Tom Hanks.
Still Tom
but
Hanks.
It's not him. Yeah, you nailed that, Garrett.
Yeah, but I am honestly impressed at how far, because like essentially Google Glass was the first consumer level, and
Right.
even that was like waitlisted and not really consumer level. It was kind of like
You
invite only.
couldn't
You kind of had to be invited,
You
right?
could
to
not
get
buy
or
that.
something?
So then, yeah, I guess technically this is the first consumer accessible AR product.
Right, and they're advertising this as AR, not VR, correct?
100%.
They are actually not saying
Oh.
AR, VR, any of that. They are saying this is the first spatial computer
Spatial.
where your space becomes like you can place everything.
yeah,
in your
because
space.
Google Glass still had to be tied to a Google phone, right?
I don't
think
I
something
don't know
like
how
that.
to-
I'm not
know.
sure.
And
Yeah.
this is what I'm really surprised about. Is like this isn't talking to Rocco's phone at all. This is its own CPU,
Oh yeah.
battery
So
supply.
how does that work when it comes to like if you're FaceTiming while
Your
you're
phone
driving? Like how
Yeah.
does that? What does that work?
What do
Well,
you mean?
because this hooks up to Wi-Fi right now, or no?
Oh yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi.
But
yeah,
what
yeah.
happens when you're not on Wi-Fi?
Is there cellular option?
I could hotspot it. I mean,
From
I
your
could-
phone.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
so
you
people
could
walking
hotspot.
around skateboarding are hotspotting to their phone, probably.
They could theoretically, or there might be just other stuff they're doing. I mean, I don't know. There's stuff you could do offline.
Yeah.
It's not, it's a computer, so I have storage on this.
Yeah, and I
everything.
guess to look through to make it work, you don't need to be online.
Online.
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah.
And
Nice.
GPS is just satellites. It's not online. So
Okay.
is the maps any good? Have you fucked with maps yet?
Is
I
there maps on
don't
it?
know if Maps is on this.
Oh,
as far as I
interesting.
know, I don't think it is.
That's what I
you
would
can,
really-
You can run the iPad version of Maps.
Okay.
But it's not. There's not a native.
Because could you
one.
imagine asking Siri like, "Hey, where's the nearest ramen shop?" And it's just like, well,
Yeah.
they just start glowing up in the sky
Yeah.
like pillars of light, and you just look
Yeah.
around and go, "Oh, there's one over there." Like,
it's just a little green thing you follow.
yeah, I would love to.
Sure, I'd
Um,
love to.
But yeah, that's basically it. I mean, the things that are really mind blowing are video related stuff. I mean, I wouldn't get this just to watch movies, but that has been. I mean, the clarity of them. I thought like, well, it's not going to be as good as watching it on a 4K TV, and
Sure.
it's like on this thing. No, it pretty much looks as good. Like I make it gigantic,
I just
and
can't.
it looks perfect.
I mean, the last
uh,
time I used VR at all was the first PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
And I
Not-
got sick.
not the
and I
best.
stopped. And it was like, yeah, it's okay, but I can't imagine what you're talking about because it's like it can't look that good. It just
Yeah.
can't.
So I think you'll be blown away by that.
Yeah.
It looks really, really amazing. The 3D video stuff is amazing. And, I worked on stuff the other night. I was doing Photoshop stuff. And this is, I think, maybe the coolest feature. I have a MacBook Pro. I look at it, a little bubble pops up. You want to connect to it? Yeah. All of a sudden, my MacBook Pro is iMac size. And then I'm working on the keyboard and trackpad just like normally, but my monitor is the size of the wall over here. And I love, I think it was Casey Neistat that tweeted this, and I thought this was really fun. This made me laugh. He said, I could edit videos with this and walk up to the edits and look at it like a giant map on the wall and study it like it's a World War II movie.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That was awesome. So that's the stuff. Of course, the Apple ecosystem shit. Okay, great.
Yeah.
All of that stuff I think is the best. And then I would say the worst is pass-through's okay. This is weird still, but it's getting better. Hopefully the avatar shit is just funny, I guess.
It's just for FaceTime calls.
but
It's
yeah,
not even.
Yeah, that's the only time we
And
use this.
honestly,
Who cares?
not even necessary.
No one would ever, I think, actually do this unless you're showing off this tech.
Yeah.
There's no need to really.
Well, how
FaceTime.
often?
Yeah, exactly.
How often do we ever even FaceTime each other?
Yeah, we don't.
We don't.
I mean, I FaceTime
Yeah.
my kids when I'm on tour, and that's it.
Yeah, that's
You
it,
know?
right? And when I worked for the construction company, we'd FaCetime how to repair.
Yeah, here's
That's
the
true.
wiring.
Yeah,
harness.
look at this harness. Oh, it's the
Yeah.
third cable over. Cut that one. You know, it was like
Yeah.
it was
The red wire, blue wire.
very
I don't know.
rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Super rare.
So I would say all of that. I would the eye tracking is incredible. It's flawless. I'm looking at things, the smallest thing, and it could tell. It highlights.
So that's how you choose
like
apps?
Tutti Frutti's little icon next to his name. It's the smallest thing, and right now it's selected. It's perfect.
Ooh.
And then
Oh,
I
his
don't even
Prime
have to
crowd?
raise my hand. I don't have to do any of that. It could be at my knee, and I pinch my fingers together, and it will select that.
What?
It's perfect.
It's looking at your hand down on your knee.
Right now,
got
it could
cameras
see
down.
if I pinch my fingers together, it will select his name, and it's perfect.
Holy
but-
shit.
There's little things like undo, like I accidentally selected his name. How do I undo that? What?
Shake to undo.
Shake your head.
But that's what people are. That's what people online are saying is like you shake your head. It's like it's really bizarre. Yeah, it is looking at your hands all the time. It's tracking like bones, or
I got
however
bones in there.
it works. It's tracking those things. It can see that at any time. That's so my next thing. What I wanted to bring up is testing it with the Tenga.
Yeah, Eric's
so-
saying it can see like everything down there.
Everything.
That's a great question.
I think I formatted the drive on here. I didn't mean to do that, but I was doing stuff.
I just can't. I don't. Well, that does. I mean, like if you're jerking off with this thing, which
It knows.
It
Well,
knows.
that's why I put a gaffer's tape.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Just
smart.
Gaff it up.
Because
Gaff
to be
it up,
honest, yeah,
dude.
your phone knows when you're holding it like this too.
also,
It's watching
if it's
you.
always watching your hands, looking for movement, like I'm not doing shit.
Well, that's why I take the watch off before I.
So all of that is incredible, but like little things like that. How do I undo? Like what the
Yeah.
fuck is happening here? How do I undo that? There's little things that should be corrected in updates. And then the battery, is like it's big and heavy. I have it in my pocket.
Ooh.
It's big, it's heavy.
It has a phone.
The headset was not as heavy as the reviews led me to believe. Still heavy,
Yeah.
but not as bad. This was worse
Can
than
I see? Can I
thought.
see the battery and see how heavy it
Yeah.
is?
You know what I mean?
It's heavier than my phone.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
probably like 2 phones.
Okay.
yeah.
You want to see?
Yeah. Oh, but it's smaller than the biggest
It's
phone.
smaller than the biggest phone,
Interesting.
but it is heavy for sure. It's not warm.
Yeah.
It is not
No,
warm.
no. It's not
No.
like hot or anything like that. It's been fine. But someone was asking how the wait has been now that I've had it on almost an hour. I don't know. This doesn't bother me. I heard there were a lot of people in reviews. 30 minutes of this is all I could take. I don't know. I don't think it's for me. It has not been as bad as what I had been told. But
Right.
again, it also comes with a strap that supports on the top of your head too. So
Can you film
yeah, I
videos
could
with
use
it?
that. Yeah. You could. I could right now take spatial pictures,
Mm.
or that's the marketing term they're using, but 3D pictures and 3D videos with this. The
Really?
quality of those is not as good as like the newest iPhone,
Okay.
but the 3D effect is better,
Right.
because the cameras are more spaced apart.
So
Does that make sense?
yeah,
Yeah.
On
So-
the phone, they're just this far apart, but here they're this.
I was
far
saying I
more
wanted
depth.
to sit by that river in Yosemite and get it. So I could go there with this.
Film whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Film whatever I want, and then show you, hey, this is my vacation. This is where I went, and then you put it on and go, oh, now I see. Like, now I'm actually there.
Yep.
But does it do 3D?
Wow.
If you shot them?
Yeah,
You shot it
I want
native.
because when you did that thing in Yosemite, I said turn
Yeah.
around, there's El Capitan.
Mhm.
Would that film in 3D? How does that work?
If you
If you point
shoot
your
it,
camera at there.
It's gotta be it could be a video though. It have to be
oh yeah. I don't know if I
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't
Can't
know.
be.
Like,
Can't
because
be.
that would be like screen recording what he
Oh,
sees.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Screen recordings are not 3D. No.
No.
But you can if you're somewhere, you can record pictures and videos of things happening out there.
Whatever he screen
That's
recorded
3D.
that he was
Yeah.
seeing in Yosemite,
Yeah.
that's how you would see it, where he
right?
looked.
Because I'm saying like
You couldn't
eventually I
look
wanted
around
to
again.
get 360 degrees
Yeah.
filming.
Mm.
I guess they have to have like cameras like on the back of the strap or some shit,
Maybe so.
which
yeah,
they
yeah.
could do.
Or integrates
do
into the
that.
phone, and then there's like a slot
Ooh, we put
where
that
you
in
just
your-
put the phone in the back
Yeah.
headset.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the next step. Is like number one, like we're gonna get options. There'll be a cheaper option. There'll
Yes,
be a
totally.
pro model. This is the pro model.
This is the pro.
essentially.
They're starting
Yeah,
with the
and,
pro.
and if
But
you
there'll
look
be a version 2 that has the pro and then
Yeah.
an S version that's like slightly cheaper, right?
yeah, and if you look at the categories on their website, like for support,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, what's your product? What do you have? Mac, iPhone, Vision, AirPods.
Oh, the
You know,
Vision Pro.
no, it's like that's a new category.
That's a
so you know they'll do
category.
like Vision Air,
So
you
that
know, and it'll be lighter or something.
yeah, and that next
you know.
revision will have like some price cuts, also like a revised product,
Yeah,
which is like I think gonna be maybe we'll start. Hey, let's add phone support in, and it'll use the power and the resources that you have on your phone. Right now, it's like Rocco. If you get a text, you decide like I could answer it on my watch, I could answer it on my headset, or I could
Yeah.
answer my phone and see the pass through right now.
If you have this on, it kind of defaults to the Vision Pro. Like
It's
you know,
it's
a
up
little,
front.
you'll see a little thing up there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. And then you could decide, like, yeah, if you want to, you know, I could just, okay, there are my texts. I'm just looking at them right now.
But you could ignore that and then later
Yeah, if
check
you
your.
want.
Oh, let me look at my
It
watch.
gives you a little low key thing.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Okay, I know
Wow.
we can probably stop talking about this, but I am just interested. I've been waiting.
Yeah. So
So
patiently.
We were talking about like there's no apps, like Netflix is, but if it does connect to your MacBook, wouldn't you just be able to watch that?
Yeah, you could do that.
Put that
And
through
in
and
the
then-
web, there's a web browser you can open up on here, make it huge, and you can watch Netflix and YouTube in a web browser.
So what's
Okay.
the difference in that than the Max app you're talking about? That is integrated to it.
it's just
uh,
not like as it's not as nice.
No,
Right?
the Max app is like fully like you can like watch stuff in a theater.
Oh, so
like,
you can
fully gigantic immersive thing. The web browser, you're within a web browser window.
Which you can
It's-
make as big as you want, but
Yeah, you can make it really big and it's nice, but it might not have all the features of a full
yeah,
app that's made for the thing, you know.
yeah.
So yeah.
Damn.
So anyway, so that's it's a handful of things that are like why is it like this? A handful of things that have made me gasp.
Mhm.
And that's where it's at, and I've
Do
been loving it.
So you love it. You don't regret the purchase.
No, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I still think the third version of this is going to be like
Where it's at.
Yeah, but it's been fun, and I got to do thank you to Kevin for helping film, and thank you to Johnny for help coming up with the concept and working it all out. We did do an unboxing video at a Korean barbecue restaurant. Because I figured opening an Apple product, there's a certain subset of people that they're looking for like the fancy unboxing video and look, and it's lit really nice, the Apple aesthetic, and I knew opening it up next to an open grill, and Korean barbecue, like everyone's table is so full of shit.
When the box fell on the cooking meat, I was
Yeah.
like, "This is such a fucking. This is perfect. This is
So,
exactly what I was hoping for."
I want to say thank you for helping me shoot that. I've been getting a lot of great feedback.
What is it?
Oh, I mean, everyone's been sharing their thoughts. Look at this fat slob.
No,
Stupid fat fuck. This is what's wrong with America.
You got to be kidding.
Incel life is wild.
I just
The-
can't imagine seeing that and thinking that's real. Like, who would
people look up
Dude, the
Vision Pro
vitriol-
unboxings and then they're getting mine.
Yeah.
But if you see that, you think this guy's hilarious.
No.
He's obviously fucking. Like,
No, it's people that are like
just
they
mad
they
that anyone
want it,
has
and
it.
then they see a guy accidentally like he can't stop eating or grilling meat, and he's spilling it, and he got a cable on the grill. They're seeing that and going, "Oh, this fucking dick."
I just
It's just
can't
not fun.
imagine.
It smashed my Xbox.
Even if I
crowd.
didn't
Yeah.
know who you were, I would be laughing because that's obviously the intention here.
Yeah.
Like, how can you get mad at
Yeah.
this?
They're dull. They're a little dim-witted.
Everybody else at the table reeled in pain when that cable
Oh.
hit the grill.
Oh.
Oh, you could hear
You can hear Johnny go, ooh.
You could hear Johnny legitimate for a second.
Cables you need, the certain
I saw that. I had to think fast. I saw that thing in the box.
Yeah.
And I thought, I've got 700 Apple brand. I mean,
1,000.
I have this same cable times 100 in my house right now.
Yep.
So if something got messed up, this would be the
That's
thing.
fine.
Is there-
So I just, oh my God.
Oh my God, it's fire resistant.
There's a eye protector thing that's in there. That was an accident. But the cable, I didn't care about that.
Okay.
But
you get a third-party eye vision protector probably.
you could get some from just Apple's website.
Oh,
too. I think
gotcha.
you can even go in the store. Everything I've heard is that they've been extremely lax with like, hey, can I get this instead? Can I swap these? Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Oh,
Can you
cool.
imagine
That's
if we
the
would have
Take care of
actually?
you guys.
We never were seriously thinking about doing like the PS5 video we
No,
did
no.
with this. But can you imagine the reaction we would have got had we just committed and put butter all over it?
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
just,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Trying to get a disc inside this
Oh,
thing
yeah.
or whatever. Like it would have, people would have lost their fucking mind.
Cram a
Yeah,
UMD
yeah.
in there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, it would have been fun, but this was something I thought there was a lot more life in, and I wanted to experience it.
I'm
and,
glad
hopefully
we
there'll
did
be
we
more
did the
stuff
right
to come.
thing. We did the
Yeah.
right thing. But
Yeah.
jeez.
We have what was the Microsoft HoloLens?
We do. Yeah. I was tempted to like get that. Like, hey,
Ooh,
we have.
I'll get it.
We have the demo.
I'm gonna wear that.
We have the we have the dev kit HoloLens
That's true.
that Microsoft gave us, which I still can't fathom that they gave us that.
Right.
It's still like
Like you don't need it
like,
back?
What? No, I mean they like we were involved in kind of like their demo
Yeah.
program,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
But now comparing the two, like that was cutting edge technology and
yeah.
I got to wear that and look around and it's like, wow, there's an alternate reality key
And
floating
now-
in our
yeah,
studio.
There's a little thing over there.
yeah,
Cool.
but it like it didn't do much other than
no,
like
it
show
was
you a
impressive
thing.
for what it could do. Like, oh, I put a window there and it's still
I mean,
there.
we got Sky Goat and we got
Yeah.
the accompanying videos that followed, but
Yeah.
but really like that's what it did.
Yeah.
And that's all it did. And you saw how choppy and grainy it was. This seems like if that was a 5 out of 10, this seems like a 9 out of 10 for what it's doing.
Well, yeah, I would say lower it down to 8 because it doesn't
Okay.
have a goat.
Could
Yeah,
you
so-
go on the web browser and look at an image, a PNG perhaps of a
Possible.
goat?
Oh yeah, probably. But if
A
anybody out
transparent
there
goat?
knows a good way to get a 3D model of a goat, I'll make that
Up
video
into the
tonight.
sky.
I'll make that video tonight.
Tonight.
Absolutely.
I, no joke, love the Sky Go videos. I've always said
Oh,
this.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Love those
I think
videos.
if I hadn't made them, I would enjoy
Yeah.
them. But filming those took so long
Yeah, yeah.
that I just think of torture. No offense, Microsoft.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
HoloLens. But,
no, but it was
I
hard
watched
to
all
get
those
it
videos.
what
right.
we were
Super
trying
funny.
to do was not conducive.
I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it, everyone.
Oh shit!
I was
Kill
up
it.
there, panicked.
It's not in that corner
No, I couldn't.
in its case.
I couldn't find it.
All right.
I tried, but you know what? It didn't look
This
as
is
cool
better.
as this.
Yeah.
This looks way cooler.
Okay, so if
Believe it
it's
or not.
okay, I need to plug a couple things. If it's okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to maybe everyone at home, are you okay with my cyber avatar going away? Because I'd like to look down. I have to
Okay.
Well, what
aim
if-
my head a certain way right now.
If
and
you
I-
got up and walked across the room, you could still just be here, though, right? We wouldn't have you
yeah,
mic'd,
yeah, no, not yeah.
but that would work. Okay, cool. That
It
sounds
would,
good.
but the way it's tilted just right now.
Yeah,
I
no,
wanna-
it's
No,
okay. I get you.
I'll allow it.
Oh, I
I'll
take
look
you
at
can
eye
take it
level.
off.
Yeah, we'll allow it.
Go
Okay.
ahead, Johnny.
Oh,
I'm
he's
gonna,
gone.
I'm gonna end the call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. Oh,
Yeah.
Johnny did it.
He
Okay,
faded it out.
end it there.
Okay.
All right. Okay, cool. All right, everybody.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you had to look upwards
He can keep
for
it on
an
though.
hour.
Don't worry.
I'm keeping it.
So now we can see your eyes if you go to that close up cam.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see him now?
Wait, right there. Let me see. No, wait.
They'll come. They'll come.
It's. How do you know? It's blue. Wait. No.
Give me them eyes. Dem eyes.
Where are dim eyes?
Maybe you have to look. Someone has to look at him.
Look at me. Look at me.
Hey, Rocco.
No. Wait.
Well, how did we
It's
see him
blue.
before?
I don't see your. Is this a blue thing?
Might be because I have the chat going, and I think sometimes if you're looking at something, it'll
If you
put
got
a little-
enough in
it'll
front of your
put a
face.
thing in front of my eyes.
Okay, get rid of
Yeah.
the chat.
I'm gonna minimize this for a second.
Yeah.
Let me see. Do you see? Did that change anything?
It went
no, it's
black.
Still blue.
Damn it.
The transparency.
They don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, they don't have this.
They're not on this level. anymore.
I'm just trying to see Rocco's eyes through the ski goggles.
Okay, I've turned off every app. Do you see it now?
No. It's just myself.
I don't know then.
Hey Siri, show Rocco's eyes.
Show my eyes. Show my fucking eyes.
Okay, I found this on the web for Show Rocco's Eyes.
Thank you for that.
Well,
Oh my god, it was so I was at my family's house just to kind of show them and
Yeah.
stuff, and An easy way to control things on here is just asking Siri to do it. And every time I did that, they have the listen for Siri thing on every device.
Fuck.
So it was just like, okay, I'm asking, okay, Siri, do this, and it would just what? Yes. Oh no, I can't find anything about. It's like, guys, you got turn that off.
Their whole house is talking to you.
Please turn that off. Anyway.
All right, so let's plug the stuff. We'll work on the eyes later.
Yeah.
I got to see them eyes.
He has dem eyes, though. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're looking good.
All right, everybody. This is my first cyber plug. It won't be the last.
Oh,
Everybody, if you
this?
like what we do, listen, I just got the bill for this thing. You got to go to shop.mega64.com now. No, that's okay. No, like I said,
invoice.
hey, all my buddies on Cameo,
Shuts out.
I have this because of you, so
Yeah.
don't worry about that. Anyway, no, but if you like what Mega64 does, you like what we do, you like our show, you got to go to shop.mega64.com, pick something up. We've got a special treat by the time you watch this on YouTube. Hopefully they'll be up. I don't know if they'll be sold out. I don't know. You have to go and find out.
Know.
But this Monday, February 5th?
That would be correct, yeah.
Monday, February 5th, we are releasing on YouTube the complete Dragon Ball Z saga.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All of our suited videos edited into one solid movie in chronological order. You could watch the whole story in live action, suited from beginning to end.
How long is that? Do we know?
40 something?
Wow.
Minutes? An hour? I don't remember.
It's a
Wow.
complete recap of
Of it.
all of the Z
That
saga.
is, you
It's
know,
the whole show.
I really like you did that with Ava.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, and I did. I being all together was
yeah.
cool. Like I
Yeah.
can't. That's cool.
Sorry, I had to move the chat. Anyway,
It's great.
yeah. So, anyway, so we're putting that on YouTube, and when we do that at the same time, 9 a.m. Pacific, we're also putting up the Green Man skate deck,
Which we have here.
our new skate deck that
Wait.
just came out.
Look.
Oh, look at that!
Let me
These
peel.
Peel. Let's get a peely.
Savor the
Savor the
peelies. No
peelies.
more.
These are in
Oh.
stock, by the way. This isn't a pre-order.
Yeah, we have 'em.
them
We got 'em
in-house.
We have boxes of them.
And
And
they're going up on the site.
Those of you who are gonna skate this, you should know that it's an 8.25, and it's a mellow,
It's mellow.
not steep.
See
it's
that curve?
That's mellow, bro.
mellow, bruh.
It's bigger than our other skateboards because people have been asking for. I mean, the first one I did, like, that's a kid size. I'm like, that's what I skate, but we're going 8.25 now.
We've always gotten bigger. It's like 7.5, 7
Well,
3/4.
honestly, I have had this idea for this skateboard deck forever.
The straight up green man.
This Kevin looking this
Yeah.
way.
Can we
is-
get that close up, Cam?
him looking so? I think his eyes are even closed. He looks so fucked up. But I just look at like this is the perfect thing I would want on a skate deck. Is that.
Love it more than any, and I love Mariel's latest design that we did, but like I can't wait to switch it out.
And like
This
it
is so
doesn't
good.
say Mega64 on it at
No.
all. It's just this fucking picture, and I can't wait. So, anyways, we have those in stock.
Yeah.
And get them while you can. What I'm gonna do
This one's mine.
now, this one, it's random.
Yeah,
what
the
color,
colors. Yeah.
you get on it. This happened to be a purple one, but
and there's
I'm-
a lot. Like I was looking through it. It's like
Oh, dude.
it's not like
They
hey,
got black, yellow, green.
the manufacturer
red.
doesn't have 5. It's like there's 15 options.
There
It's
really
like
are. So it's totally random which one you get.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna do is they have clear grip tape. So I got
Oh.
clear grip tape. I'm gonna take our stickers that we got from for these in 5 minutes ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just put them all over the deck up here,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
put the clear grip tape on,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
smart.
and then be skating.
You're talking
Awesome.
like series 1 through 3 of the in 5 minutes sticker
yeah,
bundles
just
we
like
sold.
put them on. Maybe
Yeah.
even get like one of like the in 5 minutes poster and like Mod Podge it on, and then stick
that'd be
it
cool.
on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So,
maybe
yeah.
Garrett and I'll do a friend dimension of that or something.
You can mod your own, but whatever you want to do, the skate decks are going to be up on shop.mega64.com along with a
Monday.
whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
This
We got apparel, we
Monday.
got Blu-rays. Our In 5 Minutes Blu-ray has all these suited videos and more bonus features you've never seen. So pick all that stuff up. Shop.mega64.com and patreon.com/mega64. We got so much stuff going up every week. You'll get a little extra podcast conversation every week. So if you want to, if you're bumming on, you didn't get enough show, there'll be a little extra there just for our patrons and our movie club show.
Yeah.
And record club.
Yeah.
Sean had my dad on for
I
another
had
episode.
Rocco's dad back on. Third time he's been on.
For Brian Wilson Smile?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love having guests in general. I think it's super fun. I've had Rocco, Garrett several times. I had Kevin's wife, Rachel. I have a great time. Jenny's been on a bunch. Emma was on. It's super fun, but having your dad on, and I knew that I was about to shit all over this album. I was like actually nervous. Where it's like, I'm about to talk some shit on this album that you clearly like. But it was super fun. So check that out if you want.
What else? I mean, gosh, there's been all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we just did Oppenheimer on Movie
Club. That'll go up probably tomorrow.
Would we be able to film a friend dimension with you wearing this and just walking through the studio with us? Like it's like first person
we can
hanging with Mega64.
Whoa.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
We should
That'd be
do that.
sick. Yeah.
Anyway,
Lots of stuff on Patreon.
Yes, so
Tons
go
of
check
reasons
that
to
stuff out.
be on any tier.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But I'd be on the highest tier if I were you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just me.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, so I've been talking about this crap this whole time. Anything? What's going on with you guys?
Oh, Kevin, I don't know. What have you been doing?
Playing a lot of Zelda.
Zelda.
Ooh.
Oh, I beat Separate Ways.
Oh, you did?
The Resident Evil 4 remake DLC.
Mhm.
Yeah. I will say I liked, as a whole package, the Resident Evil 4 remake. I liked it. I think the Separate Ways DLC is better than the core game.
Really?
For me. It had nods to the original RE4 soundtrack and even songs from RE2. It's like Ada's theme remixed over the credits with like a rock version, because every Resident Evil ends on a rock song for whatever reason.
Oh yeah, huh?
The ending blew me away during the credits. It's like, this song is rad. But just in general, like how much more fleshed out Separate Ways was in the remake than in the original, and it followed the entire storyline of RE4. And she gets to fight Sadler, and she gets to fight like these other new bosses, and all the stuff they left out of Leon's campaign for the remake. That just put me over the top with like all the treasure hunting, all the weapon modding, and buying the upgrades from the merchant and everything. It was like, I think I enjoyed this as a new game better than, here's kind of the twist of what you remember from Resident Evil 4 with Leon. I feel like I had more fun with the $10 game than the $40 game.
Damn. That's cool.
Yeah. But well worth it. I mean, I think I gave RE2 Remake my game of the year that came out.
Yeah.
And I would probably say that about RE4 for last year. I forgot what I actually gave it to.
Probably Tears of the Kingdom.
Probably, because it's hard to deny the impact that had.
Yeah.
But man, I played more Resident Evil than I did.
I want to play
Zelda.
that game in Rocco's VR headset. That'd be sick.
Resident Evil 4?
That one be in Hyrule. No, fuck that. No, God, no.
Oh, that is in VR.
That'd be too scary. Yeah.
So me and Kevin been playing games. What have you been doing, Sean? Healing them ribs up?
Yeah, I this isn't that interesting, I suppose, but yeah, I found out that I have incredibly weak bones. And
Oh wait, this is the actual rib update, right?
Yeah.
Okay, rib update.
Okay, now you can play the thing.
No, so I need to start taking vitamin D, whatever. But I was looking at like what vitamin D deficiency does, and it really was a list of, I said this last week, all my problems. But even now it's like weak teeth. I'm like, oh my God, all my cavities and shit. It's like, this is all because I needed vitamin D? I mean, what the fuck? Like,
if you started vitamin D 15 years ago, you'd be like a different person.
I would be like,
You'd be vitamin different.
I would have like no dental. Like, I mean, I just paid like $8,000. I basically spent 2.5 Vision Pros on my teeth recently. That sucks.
Did you ever take multivitamins?
As a kid, I guess. Like and I used to take vitamins as a kid too.
There was a point, like, in my 20s, like I stopped taking vitamins, and then I've started again.
Yeah.
After your news. And Trish just had blood work, and she had low magnesium, and it was just like, oh, it's like we're that age where we gotta supplement
blood work and just trying to find something to take, which is fine.
All of us definitely have something where it's like we're not getting it just in our food. We should supplement.
Which is, I mean, I'm taking one pill a day is not a problem. But
I'm already doing allergies.
If this solves, because I have not had a headache since I started taking this vitamin D. I have not.
No
and
headaches.
and for me, that's a week and a half. That's almost unheard of. So is
Oh, I'm
that
so happy
the
for you.
problem? Was it just that I needed
It might have
vitamin
been.
D?
It might have been.
I don't
Your
know.
whole life.
So anyways, I'll keep the headache update going as well. And I have one more update.
Keep the headache.
All these
update.
health concerns.
Hey guys, got a headache update for you.
Ouch.
I realized something and I was like, I almost don't even want to mention this on the podcast because it's so embarrassing and it has nothing to do with my health.
Okay.
But everyone here knows like I don't eat ranch dressing. Like my brother fucked me with this when I was a kid. Like he ate it on everything and made me just disgusted by the whole thing of
Yeah.
ranch.
Yeah, don't like ranch.
Like we ate at the dinner table and he would sit across from me every night and everything we ate, no matter what it was, he would put ranch on it. Spaghetti, he put it on. Like he just to fuck with me, I
Wow.
think. And it was just like, ew, gross.
Hidden
At
Valley.
one point,
Ugh.
this motherfucker had Kix cereal and just put it on the ranch
No.
and just ate it and looking at me.
That's
Like,
fucked up.
and at that point, I'm like, I'm never eating ranch dressing. Fuck ranch dressing. And it's been, I mean, 30 years of me
Yeah,
going,
yeah.
I'm not eating ranch dressing.
Uh,
I just ordered something from Jack in the Box. It was like, a spicy new wrap, whatever. And it was
Uh-oh.
wing sauce and ranch dressing. And I always say no ranch. I still say this.
Uh-oh.
They left it on.
It happens.
Didn't realize it. And I ate the whole thing. Wing sauce with ranch dressing was fucking good.
Yes.
Hey, legitimately.
Yes.
And when I get the buffalo ranch fries at that restaurant we go to,
Oh,
yes.
I always ask for it's buffalo fries, but I ask for cups of ranch.
Yeah.
Oh, you mixed
Oh,
the Frank's Red Hot?
so
I
good.
ate it and I was like, this is something that everyone on the planet knew, but I refuse to listen
Because
to.
of your brother.
Because of my dumb brother.
Dude,
But
sorry.
now it's
ranch
like,
is great.
Ranch is good.
maybe I should get over this thing that my brother did when I was 10 and just move on and just be fine. So I'm going to work on eating ranch dressing more and see what I
You're
think
gonna
of it.
wow. A
I'm
lot
gonna-
of
I'm
new
gonna try to
frontiers.
grow.
Vitamin D,
trying to
vitamin ranch, you're
grow.
changing.
A lot of new frontiers for you here, Sean.
Welcome to my revelation today.
The ranch dressing is
Ranch
good.
dressing plus
white sauce
welcome to
equals
3 years old
delicious.
for everybody else.
Vitamins and ranch. You're on an old new kick.
Oh Lord. Anyways, that's all. That's my updates, everyone.
He's gonna be transformed. Next time he's gonna be Jason Stratham in no time.
Someone in the chat saying
Jason
ranch is
Statham.
not good. See, I don't know. I haven't had just plain ranch, but with wing sauce, very good.
Yeah.
THC next is what the chat's saying.
No, I
Well,
don't
you
know.
tried the
Ranch
CBDs.
and buffalo sauce. Let me tell you, when I was, when I was going through bouts of like trying not to eat carbs and
Yeah.
stuff, man, like the you get like grilled chicken and
Yeah.
like buffalo and ranch. That was
Ooh.
like, oh, I could still be fat boy mode. You
You
know,
know?
like oh, it's so
Dip-
good.
it's
I
the
wonder,
sauces.
With
I'm
like,
watching anime, by the way, so I didn't. I didn't
Are
hear
you really?
that. I
I've
didn't
never
hear
you
that.
watching Kill
had,
a Kill right now? What is that?
blue cheese with wing sauce. I haven't done that either. I should try that.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh, no,
always
no,
get
no.
blue cheese when I get wings. But
Yeah, blue cheese is great.
But yeah,
Mhm.
blue cheese is great.
Okay. Well, I'm learning all the sauces, everyone. So that's why you
Sean's-
sub to this podcast. I know you come back every week. Like, what sauce is Sean gonna eat next? And now we know.
What's
So,
next? Are you gonna lift weights or
yeah.
You gonna try
Well, we
ketchup
should talk
next?
about that,
We
right?
should talk about that.
Yeah, so the doctor with my rib thing said like I need to start lifting weights. So I'm gonna go to Garrett's house once a week and we're gonna start getting shredded together.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. We already have a day planned.
Cool.
Every week we're gonna go out and we're just gonna fucking
We're gonna pump some
pump
iron.
some iron.
And then I'm gonna give him pre-workout and like maybe a little post-workout.
And I will say that there will be I guarantee you, not at first. I'm
you
too
thought the
embarrassed.
alpha brain fucked him up? Oh.
Dude, Pre-workout isn't it have like an insane amount of caffeine?
It's
in
like 350 milligrams of caffeine.
Oh,
Yeah.
it? Wait,
Oh.
we shouldn't say that. We shouldn't say that.
Not gonna
yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Oh
Pre-workout,
no, it's
dude.
just niacin, dude. It's
I'm
good.
not doing
Yeah.
that.
It's just niacin. It's good.
Uh,
no, actually, I take a pre-workout. I have the caffeine shit, but I also have one that like doesn't.
Yeah, it
have
doesn't.
caffeine
Oh,
in
okay.
it. So if I work out at night,
I think that anyone here also, you guys are invited if you want to start lifting weights, pumping
Yeah.
iron.
you can come back to the backyard. It's
I
cold,
think
but-
I'm going to I have to start off slow.
Yeah, I was asking my cousin, who's my personal trainer. I'm like, so my friend's in pre-osteoporosis, so I don't want to like hurt. I don't want to fucking injure him. Like, how do we start slow? And he's like, warm up with body weight exercises. Then we're gonna go to
Okay.
like really light weights. Which
Okay.
is, which is
Okay.
good.
Dude, you're gonna
But-
be ripped like chopping steel.
It's gonna be like Garrett's being on his 45. I'll be like my 5 pounds. Like
It's not even about me. It's just you.
Well,
it?
go ahead.
Oh, is it would it be like three's a crowd? If,
No,
I get in on
No,
this?
come on, dude. Monday.
Okay, maybe
But
we
you
gotta
gotta,
talk about this.
he's gonna be coming in this
Dude.
thing though.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
That's fine. I don't want to look at them.
As long as I can see his eyes.
Dude.
I think the eyes aren't coming up because people kept saying, "Oh, make it transparent." It's I've done everything I need to do.
Yeah.
But I think something is tripped off by, and Johnny and I were noticing this when he was trying to take a picture of me where I turned him on.
Yeah.
But when it got slightly dark in here, they went away.
Oh,
I
we have
think
the
that-
lights
Turn
down.
the house on. You want to try that?
I think that maybe there's something to do with that. I don't know.
try
Maybe
it.
try it.
We'll give it a shot.
I might just need to like restart this
That's
too.
fine.
I don't know.
Um,
There are definitely like glitches with it for sure.
Yeah.
House lights are going on. Okay. Let's see. Let me see.
Did that do anything? Like, do you see anything?
The blue is gone now. It's blue again.
back.
It's blue. No, it's not blue. No.
Yeah, whatever.
I can't figure it out.
Yeah. We tried.
Hey,
But I do think
Siri.
it will work. Oh.
Restart the Vision Pro. All right.
Wow.
Oh shit!
Oh, well,
It just
black.
went everything.
welcome back.
It's black.
I get used. Seriously, I got used to this for an hour,
It goes
and now
solid.
I seriously thought the power went out.
That's
Because
crazy.
it's just you're
'Cause
in
I'm
a
a
dark,
giant idiot.
You're in a dark room all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I love the
Oh, turn the light off.
Oh,
Sorry. Yeah.
That's great.
So
Oh no!
I
now I
will
can't see
say
shit.
that
Dude, now we can fuck with you, dude.
after
Oh.
Garrett and I do a few
oh,
weeks.
we're getting close. Dude, don't get that close to him, dude.
I don't like
Dude,
this.
dude, you get
After
No.
after Garrett and I do a couple workouts, maybe we'll do like a friend dimension or a
Yeah.
stream or something just for fun, just to have you guys see what we do. But anyways, yeah, you're totally welcome, Rocco.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing it once
I need
a
to
week.
get back into it. I have eaten so bad since our tour.
Oh,
Specifically.
really?
Okay, we're back. The world is here again.
okay. Welcome back.
Since our tour, I have just, because it was like, yo, we're on tour. I'm trying everything.
Oh, he
I'm
found
gonna-
it.
Oh, you found the HoloLens?
Yeah. Oh, who looks cooler?
Yeah.
Garrett?
Who looks cooler?
Or I hate to say it's Rocco, but I think it's Rocco.
I think it's Rocco
It's
too.
too high up. It's weird.
You still not seeing it? Still not seeing anything?
No.
That's
I don't
weird.
think
I have no
adjusted
clue.
it the right way. Thank you, Sean.
Mhm.
I'll let you try it on. Oh,
I don't know why
yeah.
it
Click
won't-
that
it won't
wheel.
show.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't spin the wheel. It didn't fit right. It's upside down, first of all.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Oh, you gotta go like this. I see. Okay.
Yeah, tilt that fucker down.
Okay.
Yeah, who does like a side by side? It's
Here, I'll get do the close-up cam.
they were on to
Wait.
Oh,
something.
you gotta be on the other
I'll
side.
be on the other
It's
side.
it is very interesting that like Google has like abandoned the Google Glass. Microsoft has abandoned the HoloLens.
Yeah.
And Apple's abandoned the Vision Pro after one day.
After
And it
one
really
day,
sucks.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
over,
like,
You're
boys.
not gonna hear much about
discontinued.
this.
It's so
after this.
over. Yeah, man. Weird. What are these big fat wings? Is this battery pack?
I don't know.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Because that was a self-contained computer too.
Yeah, it was.
It's a
Yeah.
shame like we can't like use this for anything now, right?
Well, it was a good prop for version 4.
Yeah,
the
it's-
villain
yeah,
wore it.
Yeah, exactly. But like
The Daft Punk is back.
this is like completely unsupported now, right?
I think they quit. Yeah. They also had a whole issue where they had developers making tons of stuff for it internally. They had a whole HoloLens program. And then at the last minute, they they weren't selling it in the way that they wanted to companies.
Right.
So they pivoted and made it military stuff.
Oh.
So then it was like, okay, so here's how you'll operate all this military. And from what I heard whispers that a lot of developers were like,
we don't want that.
yeah, I like didn't sign up to do military
Yeah,
work.
not
like,
like not gonna help.
like, yeah, like I wanted to make like games for kids and
not
stuff.
gonna assist genocide of an entire nation.
Yeah, so that was kind of weird. And then they just shuttered it, I think. So yeah, we'll see.
I
Interesting.
wonder why we had the eyes working like right before we went live.
I honestly don't know. I have no.
But that's something
no
that
clue.
like they like you said, like there's been no firmware patches yet. Like that'll
Yeah.
come. Or actually, were there day one updates?
yes,
Okay.
there was
so
a big
far,
update.
Hell
day
yeah.
That
one.
made
Yeah,
sense. It's like a game. Man.
Anyways, I don't know. Do we have any goodies today?
No.
Oh.
we do not.
We didn't get any.
We didn't
I
get
thought
any
we had
goodies?
I thought we had a package or something.
Damn it.
Are we gonna do? Are we gonna talk about the?
Derek got no.
Yeah.
Derek did get. We got one thing. I
We
forgot.
did. Yeah.
There was a postcard asking him questions, which I thought was funny. It was like the kind of questions we would get in our email.
Oh, but
Yeah.
it's a
It
postcard.
was just like, hey, so I'm curious. Da 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 da. What do you think of that? And it was like, Is he gonna write a letter back? Maybe he will. I don't know.
I honestly,
Pen pal.
now that we're at back for tour, I regret. I think it would have been funny to send postcards back home from tour.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
I never thought about that,
No.
but
To who?
postcards are still just back home, like
to your parents and
parents,
shit?
or
Oh,
like
okay.
wife or something like that.
I would
Like-
I would send it to Garrett.
Yeah.
Garrett,
To
you
me?
really pissed me off in the room this morning.
you don't need. I don't think they. Need,
I heard you farting
Like,
last night.
it's just cool
Your
that
gas is uncontrollable.
I can't
You
believe you
almost
did that in the
killed me.
van. But it's a cool, like, you just write like, oh, there, and then you just toss it in a mailbox.
Yeah.
I got
from where you were.
I got one not too long ago, and it was kind of like, oh yeah, these are still
Yep.
available. I've only sent one postcard from London.
Oh,
And I sent it to my
Oh.
mom. I sent it
Oh, I
back.
bet
That's
you
cool.
love that,
That's
though.
cool.
She
I,
did,
kn-
yeah.
I knew someone who went to Germany once and they sent me a really cool postcard back. And I was so enchanted by that. I was like, wow, that's so neat. Why have I never thought to replicate that for anybody else
Yeah.
in my life? No, I went there and now I'm back. I'll
know
give you stuff when I'm back.
Next
It's
time
just-
when
I
I'm on
should've
tour,
done that.
if we ever tour
Yeah.
again or something like that,
I
I
would
want
hope
to
we
do
do.
that. I want to
Yeah.
like send
Postcards.
postcards. To
I remember
from where
I still
like
have
Dollywood.
my dad when he worked for he did the Olympics back
Yeah.
in '96.
Yeah.
When he worked, he wasn't in Atlanta where it was. He was working in New York. And I guess they would just stream the thing too. But he
Oh.
was in New York, whatever. He worked at Radio City Music Hall. Like that's or
Very
like
cool.
where do they film SNL? Because
30 Rock.
Yeah, 30 Rock. That's right. So he like would like be on the fucking elevator and then like, Davis Bay would walk in or some shit.
Yeah.
It was weird. But anyways, he sent me a postcard and it was of he's like, he would circle this phone booth. Like this is where I talk to you or when I call you. It's like this phone booth. And I remember I still
Wow.
have that. It's super cool.
That's sick.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's the only one postcard I've ever received in my life.
Yeah, interesting.
I'll read some emails we got. I
Oh, yeah.
I
Can
am
we get an
going to
email?
take this off though.
Okay.
Just for
okay.
this, so I
Oh.
can read the screen.
Okay.
You can't read.
Now
the email
I don't
in
know
the
how my
Vision
face
Pro?
is going to look. I have this on.
Yeah, you
tight.
might have rings. I don't know.
Wait, you don't want to read in the mail app? Like read the email?
No.
Okay.
I don't have that. I don't have podcast at mega64.com, by the way, is where you can email us.
Oh, it's
I don't
a
have
different
that
account.
set up.
It's a different account.
So I'm going to take this off.
Take it
I
off.
hope it looks
This is
okay.
like the removal
I
of
was
Darth
going to leave
Vader's
I was
mask.
going to have this on the entire show, so we wouldn't have to worry about this.
Wait.
But let's
Let's
see.
see the gasket. Oh, not bad.
No, not bad. That's not bad at all.
Oh, welcome
Not
back to the
bad.
real world, Rocco.
Really? Because
Like seriously, like maybe a dent on the forehead that doesn't really get picked up on camera because it's not discolored.
That's always been there. I know some people who, when my brother tried it, he had a pretty good line right here. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's just how you carry it.
It's
But-
already gone. The dent's already gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It
but
wasn't.
I saw someone online that demoed it, and then they were like, "Oh, isn't this cool?" And they took it off to do the rest of the review, and their nose was wrecked. It
Oh.
looked like they lost a bar fight. Anyway, okay, I'm just gonna put that there for now.
Sure.
That's okay if you need it.
Yeah, okay, thanks. I think I'm okay.
Okay.
I could see. Sean has rib update. I have eye
Stigmatism.
update.
Yeah, I update.
I could see things up close,
Okay.
just not
Okay.
far away.
You're just farsighted.
Email I got. I'm not gonna say who, but
Okay.
this is a great one.
Okay.
Dear Mega64, I'm watching the new Mega64 podcast and couldn't help but notice you took Derek out of the podcast opening. What the fuck?
Okay. Yeah.
This greatly saddens me. I don't know if they thought I would read this on here, but
Probably not.
I wanted to write in and say fuck you for
Oh.
firing Derek from the
my-
podcast.
Oh, uh-oh.
He was the most interesting member of the podcast. He always had interesting things, games, movies, etc. to recommend. He was the funniest. His assertive personality was also great contrast
I agree.
to the nice guy, Rocco.
boy.
What am I?
Yeah. Fuck you,
Uh-oh.
nice guy.
Oh, no.
Oh no, you just got the nice guy, Sean and I don't know. The way that this is written doesn't make sense.
Okay, that's fine.
Go
The nice guy
figure.
says Rocco, Sean, and Derek made for an entertaining show.
Okay.
Did you take him off because he's not woke enough for you guys? Well, I mean, guess we better address it. Yeah.
You got it,
No,
boys.
well, I have a certain woke gauge.
Oh, no.
He wasn't the meter was going just fell short. Was there anything else? I want to write you hopes that you'll reconsider kick this up to Sean or Rocco if you can't. Well, this is saying fuck you to me for firing him.
Right.
But then it says show this to Sean or Rocco. Or
You can rehire.
who's fuck who? The reason I wanted to read that is that's not the only one that I've gotten like that. And this I'm not gonna bring this subject up ever again. I promise. Maybe you're tired of hearing about this, or maybe you haven't before. But he's not doing the podcast, and it's funny. He hasn't been on for a while.
Yeah,
and we kept getting it. This is what's really funny. Sometimes you have to see it from our perspective. Certain things.
Yeah.
Where every week we do this show. I like doing. I actually really like doing the podcast.
Yeah, look forward to it.
I mean, like anything, there are some weeks where I'm like, okay, let's do it. You know, that happens. That does happen. Most of those times I try to like, maybe I'll take this one off and you guys can do it. But for the most part, I like it. And sometimes it seems like every week we come in and people are going, what the fuck? They see that opening with Derek in it. He's right up front. And then wait, but he's not there. Why is he? You keep showing he's in it and he's not in it. So then we go, let's just take his credit.
It's been like 6 months.
Yeah. Because he's not doing it, and we don't know if he ever will again.
And that's
up to him.
And we've talked about this.
That's his deal.
Before.
We've brought all this up before.
We've been completely transparent.
But I also get that like not everyone can see everything.
Yeah, not everyone sees everything.
Derek's here every day.
What else? Yeah, he's here every day. But what I'll say is like the second Derek wants to come back to the podcast, he'll be on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's if he doesn't ever want to do it again, if he's never on again and he's happy, then I'm happy for him. Whatever he wants to do.
What has been funny though is I have seen people trying to like unlock a conspiracy. Like I hear he doesn't like doing the podcast. It's not that he's busy. He doesn't want to do it. Let me confirm that rumor. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it.
You're absolutely right.
He was working on things and going, I feel like this is taking away from this. And one thing that I think maybe is again, you might not see from our perspective or you might not see from your perspective, something that we face is, it seems like I do think we sell a little bit of an illusion that and I'm just saying this off the top of my head, so I may say things wrong here. I apologize if I misspeak.
Yeah, it's a safe space.
But Garrett has confirmed safe space status. I mean, Derek wouldn't confirm it.
That email says not really, but okay, go ahead.
No, but sometimes what it seems like it really is, we make this as easy as possible or look as easy as possible, where we come in, sit down on a Sunday night. Hey, what did you watch this week?
Yeah.
Oh, I watched The Last of Us show. Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Great. and we just talk about bullshit.
About games, Apple Vision.
But
whatever.
there is always it's not like this demands that much of our time. It's not like I can't do the podcast because I can't spare that hour or two or however long we do this. It's more the ripples from it because, tonight I could say, I just saw Killers of the Flower Moon and it was the stupidest movie I've ever seen. And then walk away. And it only took an hour of my time. But then all week, I'm getting emails about that was such an important movie. Why the fuck would you say something like that? I could ignore that. But then I put out a video and I'm getting comments on, well, I don't know. This guy said so much shit about Killers of the Flower Moon. I don't want to fucking hear about that anymore. It kind of it's like, I really just I'm here because I want to make videos, but I keep hearing about this thing, this thing was just a stupid thing I said on a podcast. But I got to keep hearing about that. And I think that's a give and take. I'm not even putting the blame on viewers for being like that. And honestly, this is not even 0.001% of who watches this is going to send an email like that. This is really not to most of the people watching this.
Yeah.
I'm not even putting the blame on them. Is that we, more than I think we ever did in past years, put ourselves out there more than we used to. Like, People a lot of times send us or have the comment, friendship simulator. Oh, stream Rocco stream going to check out Nintendo Land for the first time. Stream yourselves going, we eat dinner at this thing and we streamed it.
Yeah.
We didn't used to do that. And so we share more of ourselves personally than we used to. And then I just think then we also try to do the creative stuff and the ripples of this thing that we kind of just do for fun. Like, oh, who cares? Let's stream that. Great. Kind of bleeds into, well, now I want to make something creative, and I'm still hearing about my tweet about The Last of Us 2 pissed people off or something. There are ripples that just become mentally taxing to hear. It might not sound that big of a deal. And there's people with way worse things that they're dealing with in the world.
Yeah.
But it can just after a while, like, oh man, I don't even care anymore to share this because I don't want to hear about it. I want to hear what you thought of the Saiyan Saga video we just did. That does happen. It, again, maybe I'll sound whiny, but it just cracks at you sometimes after a while.
Totally.
And I'm only speaking for myself. I'm not even quoting this directly from Derek, but I just know that happens, and you start hearing about things. It's like I gotta move on from that. It can get to you. So
I saw Derek getting his drink on comments just now in the chat when we were talking about him.
But it's not even a question of catchphrase anybody's sick of or anything like that. But there's just ripples through other things that sometimes it just gets like, okay, can I just stick to the thing I care about and where my passion is? And if your passion isn't in that, in talking about just bullshit, then that's not going to speak to you, And so he's doing his thing. I've had so many people try to send me stuff that's like, here's we clipped together stuff and this proves Derek hates Rocco, and this video shows that Rocco won't let Derek make video, is stifling him create whatever.
Look at his LinkedIn. His LinkedIn doesn't list Mega64 as his employer.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point.
Psychotic.
Well, it's gotten to the point. It's gotten to the point where, I'm not even going to say anyone is psychotic. It's just they're just looking for like what's going on. I get it. You care about it and you want to know more. And like I said, because we put ourselves out there more, people are more invested than ever.
Yeah.
That happens, but. It got to the point though, like before this, one of our family members brought this up to us, that it was just like, yo, what happened? Like, what's going on?
Oh, my brother-in-law brought it up to me today.
Yeah.
What happened to your Reddit, dude? And I'm like, what?
Yeah. And
you changed the podcast intro? I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Let me explain something.
So it's just hit a point where it's like, man, it's just like hard to, I just really want to make fun stuff, and it's hard when people keep sending me that, but all I wanted to say with that is like, there's, we have been as transparent as possible, and there's nothing like, there's really nothing we haven't said, and none of the stuff that people are sharing has any basis in, in terms of like trying to paint a negative picture.
Sure.
There's nothing like that happening. And I'll even take this further and sound goofier, but we all talk shit and it's fine. We've been family for 20 years.
And that's really
like, it's
not. You should have seen us in here all last week filming.
Well,
over on that set.
I just feel like
having a blast.
we have a meeting with me, Rocco, and Derek all the time.
Yeah.
It's
every day.
A writer's meeting, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Thousands of them. The three of us are in a room all of the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so often that I see us all working together, like laughing and like figuring out what we're going to do next, whatever. And then you go online, it's like they hate each other. I literally was in the room with them 2 seconds ago. I can confirm they do not hate each other. But also, like, I'm not going to put that out there on the internet. But it's like, man, I was just, it was fine.
Well,
it's
stuff like that happens all the time, though, when you're doing anything public. Again, I think I brought this up before, but we when we did our first tour, I left that tour and I remember talking about this with Derek, where he was like, man, everyone said we would be at each other's throats at the end of this tour. And I feel like this was one of the, we've known each other so long. It's like, yeah, Sean, yeah, great. Yeah, baseball, great. Yeah, God. But he does the same thing to me. I'm telling him about him about a twist in Attack on Titan. He's like, yeah, I'm sure it was cool. But so we've seen it all. The tour was this rare thing where we came out, and I remember Derek telling me, he was like, I feel like that kind of brought us together in a
even
weird
more.
way.
Yeah.
That was very interesting, even though we still had moments in the tour where we were annoying each other, but it still was like, wow, we never had that together. That was really neat. And even still, after that tour, I remember seeing people, I went to their live show, and Derek and Rocco weren't talking to each other, and it seemed like Sean didn't want anything to do with them, and so that's a real bummer. And I'm just like, oh no, it was just a normal day for us, and so, but I like I said, I'm really not blaming anyone watching this. You have invested in us for so long, and you care. And so you're looking for, like, there's got to be more to this, and you're looking for something. And then you find something that might upset you, and whatever. But let me just tell you, if something sucks here, You'll be the first to hear it. I'll be the first to tell you if there's something, whatever. It's but that being said, if I don't want to tell you, I'm not going to. We don't owe you that. I have to make that boundary clear too.
It's a two-way street.
Is that we completely reserve the right to privacy as well. So I do think not to get I don't know, not to think maybe too hard about this, but I do think in general, since around 2020, now I'm going to get a little conspiracy theory-ish.
Oh, no.
But
Come
2020,
on.
you know what happened that year, right?
Yeah.
No, let's talk about the White House.
Got married.
No. Oh yeah, you did get married.
Yeah. That's the only thing that happened in
Two
2021.
tragedies that year. I'm kidding.
Oh,
Well,
Rachel.
honestly,
Maro.
I'm not friends with you anymore.
Oh, no.
Well, there it is.
you guys witnessed the Kevin and Rocco breakup right on the podcast.
No, but I will say since a few years ago, I do think, but people, I want to hear from our viewers if you feel the same way or if you feel like I'm fucking making excuses here. But
Yeah.
I do feel like a lot of online entertainment has evolved in the last few years where the behind the scenes is the content more than the content, where people are looking, and we're not part of this, but where it's become like, oh, the big video is like, this guy's talking about this guy. Oh,
The drama.
we found something about this guy. And now, oh, wait, what's his video going to be about that guy?
Response. Yeah.
And I do think there's a little bit of everyone's kind of trained to look for that. And so when we're not delivering in that category, it kind of becomes like, well, I got to give, here's something. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking for. There's a little bit of that. I do think that. And so it's been hard. I've just noticed that, and it's not just here. It's not just me. I feel like a lot of other people who work in the space, it's kind of like, oh, I have to kind of like hide a little bit more from this and that. And I do feel that. I feel like we were very lucky for a long time where it kind of was like we put out this thing, you don't know what's coming. Here it is. Oh, wow, awesome. And then that was kind of it. But now we definitely have a lot more I'll get emails that are of a little more personal nature. I'm just like, oh, why would you ask me about that?
Yeah.
Again, I still do think we have it lucky compared to a lot of people online when it comes to the way their audience treats them and how much I will say, I will think like, oh, we have it. Oh, this is hard and this is difficult and this is, whatever. And then I'll hang out with another YouTuber for just a day and I will see, oh man, the shit they deal with.
Oh, I think we are incredibly lucky. And we always have been.
Yeah.
And I can't emphasize enough like how much I love our fans and how much we wouldn't be here without you guys.
Yeah.
And the fact that you do care, even though you're wrong with them hating each other, like I appreciate that you care. I do. And I, just want to say that like we are a family here. And if one person doesn't want to be on the podcast, that's fine by me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that is all to say everything is good there. Everything's fine. Again, there was part of me that was like, whatever, let's get Derek on here. He'll tell you. And then I was like, no, we don't owe you that.
And that's exactly no. Because I think Derek would if we asked him to come on, but it's like, but you don't want to do the podcast.
I don't want to.
So why were we making you come on?
And that's what I come back to is like, not to fire that back and end on that. I really just am like, he's our friend and we're protecting what he wants to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're
That's
still
that.
seeing tons of Derek. I
mean, he's on Friend
He was
Dimension.
in the last couple
Yeah.
Friend Dimensions.
He's going to be on Board Game
Johnny's
Olympics.
stream.
He's still here.
We
He's
film
here
we
every day.
film multiple.
Christmas cast.
We film multiple videos that he's
But
in.
if you miss him, I respect
I
that.
totally
I
understand.
get it.
We get you.
I totally understand. But if he talks shit on me one more time about this Indiana Jones game,
Oh no. Oh no.
he knows I'm an indie. He knows I'm an Indianac. That's the name of the fans. He knows I'm an indie man. No.
We should make a video called that.
Indie Man.
Indie man.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I do want to say something about Indiana Jones when this is over.
Yeah.
But no. But anyway, yeah. No, that's all. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
So I hope I
Well-
worded that okay. I hope that didn't. That was just all
No.
off the top of my head. So if I said anything wrong,
No, that was
No,
something that we kind of just after the edit of the podcast theme. It's like, okay, this is ballooned a level I didn't even think was possible.
at the end of the day, I do want to say at the end of the day, we are very lucky, extremely lucky, I should say, that we've been around as long as we have,
Mhm.
and we're
Yeah.
still doing it. But with that, it does become, and for me, I'm part of this too. I'm part of the same hypocrisy I'm about to share, but it becomes something it's part of your life for a long time. And it's a part of people's routine. It's part of people's day-to-day thing that this thing has been there. So when it changes, it is hard, isn't it? I get that. I'm part of that too. That happens. Things are hard for me as well, but things do change. So
Yep.
you do have to keep that in mind.
People don't like it. Sometimes, but.
This will probably be the last time you see my face like this.
Well, I was thinking
I'm going to have this on every podcast, and you'll have to get used to it.
Can you imagine if you would have had that conversation with the
In
headset
that-
on?
Oh yeah.
Like that.
Now I know why you wanted to take it off. I was like, don't take it off.
You got Gurren Lagann going on over
Oh,
here.
but let me just say though. I know I'm just going to cap it off with one thing.
No, take your time.
The cockroaches of the internet aren't going to fucking die anytime soon.
That's right.
Mega64 forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're here.
At least a few more years. That's
At
all.
least one or two.
At least a couple more.
Couple.
Anyway,
Till
Thank
the
you.
nation collapses. Yeah.
We're here.
Okay. That being said, I
Goodies?
think Xbox is dead.
What?
Oh.
No, right before I came on here, I'm curious if anybody knows about this.
Game Pass? Oh, everyone talks so much good about Game Pass.
No, right before we went live, I saw a news headline. I'm curious if anybody has any more info, or maybe Johnny knows it. I don't know if Johnny saw anything. That there were literally, I was seeing come down the timeline. Oh, Starfield is coming to PS5. Oh, it is? And then now I'm seeing, rumors Indiana Jones, they might be prepping for a PS5 release. Whatever. If we get Halo on PS5, that's going to be.
Holy
I want
shit.
Halo on Switch.
Dude, I can't. Like,
Oh. Is that true though?
I never thought Sonic would be on Nintendo.
I do think they have definitely said over the last year that they are pivoting more to, like, we just want to be a platform. Like we make games, they might be on PC, they might be on Switch, they might be whatever. I mean, they're already putting Minecraft on there and stuff like that. So maybe they'll do those things. But, you don't have to get the Xbox for that. Like Phil Spencer from Xbox had already said that it was basically they had not we concede on that. We're not.
They're
trying
getting
to
out
beat
of the console business
anybody.
like Sega.
Maybe they'll still make the Xbox, but it's not like we have to be, it's not like, no, you have to come to our thing or that's it. So they're trying to do more cross-platform stuff. Yeah.
I just feel
Eric is talking about it. It's mostly what I heard, but I don't know if there's more to it than I saw that right before we went live.
I was talking to Becky about this because, he's in high school. All his friends have a console, but they all have Xbox. He's the one kid with the PS5. And it's like weird. Like that, like still the kids are like, oh, I want that. It's like, why though? Why do you want?
It's the shooters.
I
don't know.
I don't know.
But those are on everything.
They're on everything.
You can't say
Yeah,
that now.
Fortnite is
Yeah.
on everything.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just his friends, but like I'm like that's because he was saying like, oh yeah, well I don't have an Xbox. I'm like, yeah, why would you want one? Like
Yeah.
who cares? I don't know.
I do. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what platform you're maybe you had the 360 before and you were diehard on that, so
Yeah.
you want to get an Xbox.
Well, that's why I was really hoping for a new Rock Band on PS5 because I have all my peripherals for Xbox, and I can't. I just want. Why did I not buy it on the
You were
PS3
the one.
back
Tell
in the
you.
day?
We all got it
I
on
know.
Let me tell
PS3.
you want to talk about having vision here. I had vision beyond vision in 2007.
Yeah.
When Rock Band came out, and I'm like, I'm getting this on PS3. No, why would you? Everyone's on Xbox. But then I was like, I don't know. Aren't they wireless on PS3? I don't know. I like PlayStation. I don't think PlayStation's going anywhere. Everyone said how stupid I was. I can download all those songs on PS5 right now.
Oh,
God
fuck.
damn it, dude!
So the last DLC just came out, I think, right? For
I
Rock
like
Band?
Frank the Tank in the chat. Yeah, how much you play it now? LOL. Frank, you want to fight?
Frank,
I could play it
the
if I
fact
wanted
that he
to.
could play it is what kills me.
No, I hear you. I hear you. I haven't played it in a while. I have not ported anything to PS5. I've only played it on PS4.
Yeah.
I
I just fire up my PS3.
That's not work.
yeah,
Mine
yeah.
doesn't work.
Honestly,
That was the best version
yeah.
with the fucking keyboards.
Yeah.
Rock Band 3.
Three, yeah.
Had
Honestly,
the best lineup.
Well, Beatles Rock Band. I still have like at home a PS3 Slim with all the Beatles Rock Band
DLC
stuff.
Yeah.
And and I have the Ringo drum set a foot away. At any moment I could play that.
Any
When
moment.
have I played it? 7 years ago.
Yeah.
I played Rock Band very recently on the 360 and
Wired instruments.
wired. And it's the wires suck. The wires aren't great.
They
Well,
were
it's
wireless.
realistic.
They were wireless after 2.
Yeah.
The first one
Well,
was
all
only
the ones I
wired.
have, everything is wired.
So you have the Rock Band 1 set.
He's got
I
the old
have this
instruments.
dongle
yeah.
that's so dumb. It looks like a person. It's like a dude, but every like limb is like a thing you plug into a USB. And so like I've been like, all my mics and everything. I
Oh,
use
yeah,
I use
yeah.
every fucking thing on that thing. But
Get a whole band with the kids.
I just want Rock Band 4. Is they do that? Rock Band
It's
4?
gotta.
Yeah.
They did Rock Band 4. It's gotta
They did?
go away for another like 5
5.
years.
Rock Band 4 was what brought it to PS4.
Yeah.
And then but that didn't last that long either.
I feel like if Rock Band as a thing goes away for like 4 or 5 years and then comes back
Yeah.
in like, hey, next generation console, like, hey, maybe it's not even called Rock Band, but like another rhythm based instrument game. Like, I feel like it could have a second wind. But
It's like no store's gonna carry. The stores already were so
And they're-
pissed carrying those.
They're making a new
instruments.
guitar that works.
I
with
know, I
PC.
saw that.
Yeah.
PDP is making
Yeah.
is saying they're making instruments.
Yeah.
We gotta do drums.
dude, you got to switch to Rocksmith.
And
That's
here's the thing,
apparently
though.
on PC like the best simulator game.
What I was saying on the is Harmonix dead? Is that true?
Harmonix was bought by Epic.
yeah.
So they work on stuff for Fortnite. But there are like things in Fortnite where you can kind of play
Play
it
Rock
or
Band.
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe other people would know, but
no,
there's
I've seen the
modes-
bar and
Yeah.
it looks just like the Rock
Yeah,
Band
yeah,
bar.
yeah.
I think yeah, they're not gonna just make their own to license the songs and everything like that. Like I just can't imagine that happening.
It's hard to
again.
imagine that would happen again, but man, wasn't that an amazing?
That
time.
really was.
I really want to hook up my PS3 and play Beatles Rock Band. Beatles Rock Band was
The
I
best.
miss it.
Remember when the
best.
big want for the next evolution of Rock Band was like, I need it to access my music
My
library.
music.
Yeah,
But then
That will be the next thing. Like when we get a new thing in like 5 years, it'll have to do
Yeah.
that.
I
Like
just don't
access my
they
music.
won't do that just because
There's no money. in it.
there's no reason for them to continue making games.
Yeah.
But there isn't really anyways, but it's dead. It's dead.
they are adding
It's in
things to
Fortnite.
Everyone's talking about this mode in Fortnite.
It's in
It's pretty
Fortnite.
much Rock Band.
It is.
Hey, if they get that fleshed out as hell, I'll fucking load up Fortnite
Because they're-
whatever it takes.
They're paying for the license of like Ariana Grande songs, and it's not shit I
Yeah.
want to play on Rock Band, but there
Yeah.
are those songs in Fortnite.
Yeah. But God, the golden age of Rock Band. Oh, my favorite game. That's one of the best video games of all
Agreed.
time.
No,
Oh my God. I would just show up before, like we would.
Milestone moment in gaming.
Yeah.
And it was great
Milestone.
having it in a studio, like we have a studio, having it here, middle of the night, I could play it as loud as possible.
yeah.
I would be here, you guys would be gone. It'd be past midnight, and I'd be like, God, I'm frustrated with this thing. And I'd go and I would fucking drum,
the
know.
medley.
I would play shit I don't even care about, a Muse song. But the
Yeah.
drums would be so bombastic and it was so much fun. I play Fallout Boy shit just
remember-
because the drums ripped,
You bought Miley Cyrus DLC. I was
Yeah.
like, back then, I kind of like Miley Cyrus now, but
Yeah.
back then I was like, why? Why'd you buy that?
Yeah, you may not want to reference that now
Oh.
because there was a video also people dug up online in which I was playing Miley Cyrus, the seven things I hate about you.
Yeah.
Your lips, your smile, you're insecure. To which it goes to Derek saying, "Hey, is that your best friend?" And his answer is no.
Oh,
So you may not. That may be sensitive right now.
Doesn't help your case.
Hey, is that your best friend? No.
No. I remember that video.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I hadn't thought about that till right now. But yeah, I love downloading songs that I didn't even normally care about, but it was like, well, that'd be fun to play though,
Yeah.
And I'll never forget going with you. This has become Rock Band Nostalgia Cast. I remember going with you guys. I would say the grand finale, I will say, maybe this is too far, of Black Friday. Not on our end, because
No.
you know what? We're still putting out cool shit every Black Friday.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
just
Retail.
stores.
Yeah.
Stores, yeah.
I feel like they've, only gotten lamer by the year.
Right.
The peak of Black Friday, the finale was Old Navy is going to have, if you buy two things, you get Lego Rock Band.
That's right.
Now, don't care about playing Lego Rock Band, but all the songs can be ripped into Rock Band
Yep.
3.
Yeah.
And it's got the Ghostbusters theme. It's got Tears for Fears. It's got
Yep.
all this stuff, and that's free.
And we
So
just we went and bought boxers
we
and
went
underwear
in the
and
middle of the night
socks.
to an Old Navy And yeah, it's like,
what do you need? Oh, I need socks.
I need yeah. You need underwear? Yeah. Oh, they got you. They got your size.
Just 2 boxes.
I need medium boxers. No, you're set. We got you. Okay. It was just whatever shit we could get.
Yeah.
And then buy 2 things. I've got 2 jackets, and I think I wore them both in videos, not really in real life, but and I got that game.
But it was like,
we
what
all
do
left.
you want 360 or PS3? It's like, oh, PS3,
It
please.
was so weird. Old Navy had that. You know what I
Weird
mean?
Deal. Doorbuster.
I do think there are enough people like us who feel this way, and they will do one last hurrah with Rock Band at some point.
Yeah.
I do think.
Oh man,
It came to the phone. Remember?
Oh yeah, that didn't work.
It worked okay. It was just tapping. Though.
yeah. Fun.
Did I tell you? Last thing, we'll move on. But I played, and Lennon can play Seven Nation Army on drums, like in real life.
Yeah.
So I'm like, here, drum this, and we had it on easy, and she could not do it. I'm like,
So put it on hard.
I put on expert, and she's like, oh,
Yeah.
It was like, duh. Why did I think that you
yeah.
play this song?
How funny.
Anyways, is that the show? Did we do enough? I think we did good.
I think that's it. That was our
we
Vision
went
Pro
to the
show.
future, went to the past. I don't even know where we're going next week. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna be here
Wait.
because this is Super Bowl, baby.
Oh, that's.
Oh,
taking it off.
okay. So
Yeah, we didn't decide what's the plan.
Let's call it.
Okay.
We're not going to be live next Sunday night.
Yep.
First of all, I'm not even going to be in this realm. So let me just get back in.
You're gonna be at the
I felt
Super
naked.
Bowl.
I felt nude.
you
this
look
whole stream.
naked.
Oh, we're back. We're so back. Wait, hold on. Retina ID. Oh, it's me.
The battery's still good on that?
Oh, battery is golden.
Oh, good.
Anyway, we're not going to be on next Sunday. You know, it's funny because it's always been over the years we've done this. It's always like, Sean has a Super Bowl party. Yeah, we're going to skip the podcast for the Super Bowl though. Come on, we got to do it. Okay. And yet, even though I don't even watch football, but every Super Bowl Sunday, there ends up being something where it's like, oh, my family's doing a get together. Oh, well, I guess I'm not going to that. Okay. And it happens every time. And then what really set me off was 2 years ago or however long when 50 Cent showed up at the halftime show and I wasn't there for it.
You missed it.
No. We'll not miss that again. I think Usher's going to bring 50 Cent too.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
But anyway, so we will, but we'll do a podcast like the next day. We'll do like an impromptu Monday.
Yeah. Sure.
Hopefully, if we have, if something comes up, we won't, but I think we probably will.
Tentatively.
And we can talk all
But
about
I
the
will
Chiefs.
Say, because people say fuck football. I agree. I don't really care about football anymore. But
Yeah.
I just love the environment of
Super
it.
Bowl.
It's fun. It's like a
Soaking
holiday.
up the hype.
Soak up the hype. We're not gonna watch football whole season. We're just gonna wait for the Super Bowl. Soak up the hype. Should I bring it up? The origin.
The origin of
I
soaking
can't
up the
remember if
hype.
we talked about it, but I'm gonna see if Garrett remembers this because I
I
feel like
don't.
Yeah, this is a quote from Garrett.
Garrett,
me?
no.
Garrett, this is a quote you gave us, and then I brought it up once. I think it was on tour, and you were like, "No, I don't think that was me." I think like you denied it.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
gonna
remember.
bring
I
it
have
up one more
no
time.
recollection of soaking up the hype.
When The Force Awakens was coming out, 2015.
Okay.
This was a big deal. We were all Star Wars fans.
Yeah,
hey,
new Star
episode
Wars.
7. Oh, we're going.
Yeah,
it
we're
was
going.
big. Okay, what are your plans? Star Wars, it's opening. What are your plans? And I remember we had a plan. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, the midnight thing is
No,
chaos.
we're going in the morning.
We went the morning of
First
like
showing
9
that
a.m.
day.
showing, so it's just, all the shit kids are at school. It's just us cool dudes without real jobs, but anyway, so we're like, Garrett, come with us. And Garrett was like, already got a plan. Already got a Force Awakens plan. And I was like, oh, okay, what's that? And this is what you told me, Garrett.
Okay.
You said,
Okay.
me and my girl, we're going to the theater at we are going the night of release. We're actually going to go there the night. It's like, it's so crazy. You're really going to, it's such pandemonium. You're really going to do that. And you're like, here's the plan. Go into the theater, release night, midnight, soak up the hype. And then we're seeing a different movie. What? Yeah,
sounds like
we're
Garrett.
seeing Babysitters
Yeah,
with
exactly what Garrett
with
would do.
Amy Poehler
Soak
and
up the hype.
no, what was it? Amy Poehler and Tina Fey or something. They were in some
Baby
movie
Mama?
together.
Baby Mama, Baby
and
Mama.
we're seeing Baby Mama.
That's a fucking good movie.
What? Yeah.
Overall.
So yeah, going to the
Funny
theater,
movie.
Soak
just
up
kind
the
of
hype.
soak up the hype.
Soak up that hype.
And I just kept thinking, like, how are you going to soak up the hype? You're just going to stand. We're here.
Look at all this hype.
Oh, we
just
couldn't
gonna look at
figure
the
out. I was like, what is
cosplay?
that? We wanted you to come with us so bad. It was just like, what?
You know what? I 100%.
And then- Yeah.
Like I I already promised my girlfriend I was going to take her to a movie, and I would have gotten shit if I abandoned her to go see fucking Star Wars.
So you were
with
trying to make it
guys.
sound, you were trying to sound like the cool guy.
So I was trying to sound
Yeah.
cool. No, I already got a plan.
Soaking up the hype.
I got a hype
Dude.
soak.
Babe, we got to soak up the hype.
Which one was that for?
The Force Awakens.
The first one. Yeah.
The first new one.
I want a shirt with a picture of Ray on it. It's got to soak up that hype.
Yeah. Oh, that would be cool.
Soak up the hype.
Guys,
So in the Star Wars
So
font,
yeah, Star Wars font.
just it
So-
could, it could just be the
Doesn't have
logo.
Ray, just the logo, yeah.
No, it should be the opening crawl of the movie. Just this is the plan. Me and my girl are going to go to the theater.
It's all written out.
Midnight release night. Soak,
Soak
up the hype. And then we're seeing. I guess it's sisters or something.
Sister wives.
Yeah.
No, what was it called?
Sister wives.
No, what
It
was
called
it?
Baby Mama.
I thought it was
It
Baby
would have been
Mama.
sisters, not baby mama, is what people are saying.
Oh, but you're talking like release year? It doesn't line up or something? I don't
I think
fucking
so.
know.
Yeah, baby mama came out in the late 2000s.
Jeez, you guys are too
Not
fucking.
Well, they have the internet.
Yeah. Get off the fucking internet.
Yeah, you
That's
guys
my
got to
advice.
get off Google.
Get off the internet. That's what we're gonna do.
Get off the internet and
Come
get
on,
into
man.
VR, baby.
Hey, let's end this.
Oh yeah.
Do you
Okay.
think is it cool if I put that on for the first time?
Yeah.
Can I try that?
Yeah. We'll do
All
it.
right. Hey, everyone, stay for the post show. I'm gonna give this thing a spin.
He has to pull his lenses out, right?
Yeah,
I
but
do.
that's easy enough.
Okay.
I've done it so many times at this point.
Wait, I think I saw your eyes. I see your eyes.
Oh, there they are.
My eyes.
your eyes.
Oh!
Okay. Oh, do the close up.
Oh wait, what happened?
You have
It
to
went
look at
away.
us. He has to look at us. Look at him. Sean. Look at him.
I think it's looking for people.
It's
It
looking for
is.
faces.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it is.
It's
Wait. Oh fuck! I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's
Slightly
looking for
turn.
faces.
Yeah.
It doesn't do it
Oh,
to
wait,
just
it
out
went
in a
away.
room.
Oh, because I put my
Because
phone
your
up.
phone
Yeah.
is up.
If it's covered up, it won't
Okay,
do
wait.
it.
If I'm gonna
You got to go stand over here. Yeah,
Where's
stand.
the close-up cam?
Stand like right here. Get down like right here.
Wait,
Wait.
no.
We got it. Wait, look at me. And can you see past my shoulders,
Check Kev Cam.
It's great content here.
Wait, I'm gonna get rid of the chat.
Rip
I gotta
it.
get rid
There,
of the
we
chat.
saw his
Get rid of the
eyes.
chat. It's over there.
I see him.
No, there they are. Oh,
Oh!
there's the eyes.
Blinking.
We got
We
the
did
eyes.
it!
Wait, stay there. We got the eyes.
No, they're gone. What'd you do? Oh, they're back. Oh, we got eyes, baby.